on a song. Fuck off.
You shake a pretty mean cake, Batman.
I'm about to waste my fucking money on the M&M Funko. You can stop! Help me!
That's too many of them. What are we going to do?
Sorry I'm late. Bring me that horizon. Afraid I got lost on the path of life.
You gotta go, you gotta go.
Welcome, everybody.
Woo! I'm
We're
kind of
here.
hostile today, and I don't even know why.
You feel hostile?
I really don't. I have no fucking clue, but I'm excited.
Well, we are going
He's the
to
first one
go,
here in chat, so we know Daimio's got fucking jack shit to do today.
and Daryl is number 2 in chat. So yeah, hey,
Woo!
so welcome, lads. So we're gonna go over Ahsoka, and then we have a bunch of pop culture topics that we are going to talk about too.
There's
A lot of
really
fun
not
stuff.
that much to say about Ahsoka today.
To be real, I don't either. Like,
mid-episode, weirdly paced. I think we can get away with talking about it without too many spoilers for those who don't
well,
seen it yet.
Well, you want to know what it is? It's that it's not that I would say like if it was like episode 3 or 4, it wouldn't be weirdly paced. But Disney Star Wars has this like problem that when they're at the end of a season in a crucial episode, they fucking make weird ass paced episodes for no freaking reason.
Right, and
Like,
how long was that episode? What, like 30 minutes, 30 something minutes? Like,
it felt like it was like 25 minutes, but it was definitely longer.
by. Like when I was watching that last night with my mom, it ended and she was like, she looked at me and she goes, "Seriously? Like that's it?" And I was like, "Exactly. That's what I'm saying." Like, and I wouldn't mind if you gave us all the fucking meat and potatoes in 30 minutes, but you didn't. And like,
Can you do that in 30 minutes though?
yes, because Clone Wars did it in 22.
True.
And those some of the Clone Wars episodes that we've seen feel like they're an hour long, but they're not.
Star Wars dog, what's going
What's
on?
up, Kenobi? And like, again, without getting into too many spoilers, I think one of the decisions that Balin made was really weird. Actually, two of the decisions that the second one kind of makes sense. Letting fucking spoiler, letting Ahsoka walk, like get away.
What's going on, Damia?
That one made sense to me because since the first episode he said he didn't want, it would be a shame if she was killed, you know. I still feel like he's being pulled to something on Peridia. Whether it's Abeloth, whether it's the sun. I see a lot of people out there all of a sudden saying it's Kujet, the Zepho from the Tomb of Kujet from Fallen Order. I don't know why.
That's a little bit of a stretch.
Apparently on the Minas Tirith like building that the Night Sisters on, apparently there's some glyphs that literally say Kujet's name or something.
Well, I gotta tell you, Balin's my favorite character in this show.
Oh yeah, dude! If they make a hot toy of Balin, I'm buying it because
Facts.
even if they fuck his character up, I like Ray Stevenson a lot as that character and in general, and I think that killing him off would just be such a waste. Yeah, exactly.
Dog is so right.
We'll find out what it is in the next season in 3 years. Theory hasn't talked about any of that. He hasn't been here.
Sabine actress is
Theory's been in
best.
the U.S. Sabine actress is good. Yeah, that's kind of weird because you're watching them too, Daimyo, by the way. Like, if you're seeing me in
Ah,
chat, that means you're watching them too, so I don't even want to fucking hear it.
well, it's not. It's not even that. It's also the fact. How would he know what they are talking about if he's not watching them too?
Exactly. And on
Right.
top of that point, I like Josh and I've met Theory. I watch all of Theory's things the same way that I watch all of Gary's things. Like Gary from Neurotic and a lot of the people from G&G. Like Ryan's actually been pretty fair with the show, which is surprising because there's some things in there that Ryan's like actually like that, but it doesn't fit.
I
And
mean, theories globbing all over it,
yeah,
but
like, I don't
everyone's
agree
entitled
with.
to their opinions, though.
I mean, 90% of the stuff that I watch, 99% of the stuff that I watch on YouTube, I don't agree with all their takes. Like, I like the people from Geeks and Gamers. I like Neurotic. I like Friday Night
Mhm.
Tights. I like Den of Nerds. I like Star Wars Theory. I rarely agree 100% on any of their takes, but I like to
Yes,
watch them because they're good people. Same with Drinker. Same with Mahler. Like,
and everyone's entitled to their own views too,
I
which
actually
is
think
something that
that Mahler and Drinker are very fair. And if you watch Josh from Den of Nerds, it must be, dude. It must be. If
Ronnie, what's going on?
what's up, Ronnie? If you watch Josh from Den of Nerds, and I don't watch him all the time, but I mostly just watch Nerd Theory these days because all he's doing is talking about Marvel and DC, and I really could give a shit. Um, but when he just does a fun stream like he did, I think Monday this past, not the Monday that we just had, but the Monday, week before. Um, I believe that was the day that he did a video or a live stream where he just went over actual Star Wars fan theories that were from like 1977 all the way up to now, and just going over all these different cool theories. And like, that's a fun stream. Like, that has nothing to do with Disney Star Wars. Like, that's just a fun stream.
That
See,
yeah,
exactly that too. Like, I don't watch him that much anymore, but I like Josh because Josh is actually pretty based when he gets to that point. Like, you'll see him on Nerd Theory if you watch that, like, quite a lot. He's like, no, fuck that. Like, I don't agree. Like, I'm pissed at this show.
behind the scenes, Josh has been a shitty person to mutual friends of ours in Discord. I have unsubbed and stopped membership a while ago. I'll activate it to shit on it.
That's stuff I don't know. You know.
Damn,
So
I
I
didn't
mean,
know that.
that's a matter of opinion. I don't know that. If it's somebody that I'm friends with directly, like I mean, I can assume who it is. I'm not gonna say their name, even though I say their name a lot on the show. Um, yeah, I would like to hear that from them. But and just get their take on it. However, I'm mostly there for the theory. Just because I watch Josh's streams every once in a while, it's whatever. I mean, I'm still subbed to Mike Zero just for the culture. Like, I just want to see what names he comes up with for his videos, dude. And Mike got fucking based, dude. He
I
went
can't
from,
believe that you still sub to him, bro.
dude,
Like,
I stay subbed to him because I want to see the next time that Brie Larson's gonna assassinate Kathleen Kennedy and take over Lucasfilm. Like, I
you know
just
what though?
funny, bro. Like, it makes me
That
smile.
is true
Like, when I see
because
video titles, I laugh. I'm like, he's just doing his thing. Keep going, Mike. You're killing it anyway. Like, and to be honest, that guy's won YouTube. Like, he has won YouTube. He's so good. Like, and it's all bullshit. But it's like, but he's still making money, getting tons of views for these crazy ass. I don't watch a single video, but I stay sub just to see what he comes up with. Exactly, dude. Stay subbed to
fuck
Mike
off, Ronnie.
Zero. I really want Mike Zero is yes, but it's fucking hilarious. I don't watch any of his shit, but I still find him funny. And I would love Theory keeps asking him to come on. And I would love to have him and Theory talk. That would be great. That would be gold. And I know how some people feel about Theory. Again, like, doesn't matter to me. You can like who you like, dislike who you dislike. Like, I know a lot of people that wouldn't fuck with Gary from Nerdrotic or Geeks and Gamers, but I still like him.
No.
And I just, you know, you like who you like to watch. You agree with them or you disagree with them. I think if you completely agree with everything that somebody says that you watch on YouTube, that's ultimate shill. That's you're being a sheep. You can't agree with everything. Like, there's a lot of movies, and I love Critical Drinker. I'm reading his book right now, his first one, and there's a lot of movies that
I did not hear that.
I did hear that. I'll talk about that in a second because I did want to bring that up. But there's a lot of movies that you can watch, right? And you'll love them. Like, I love Prometheus, and I'm unapologetic about that. I know a lot of, I'm a big Alien fan, but I know a lot of people hate Prometheus. I love it. I saw that movie when I was, what, 12 or 13? And I
Is that when it
absolutely,
came out?
something like that. And I absolutely love it. If you were to throw Prometheus on right now, I'm like, good fucking movie. But I know that 90% of the fans fucking hate it. That's cool with me. You know, it's the same thing with a lot of these different franchises and these different movies and stuff like that. And that's how I feel about watching different YouTubers. Like, I'm unapologetically gonna like the people that I like. And, you know, like, I love Star Wars Santa, even though him and I fundamentally disagree on Star Wars. Like, 100%. There's some things that we can come to common ground on, but I like Santa as a person. And that's where Geeks and Gamers comes into, Nerdrotic, all the other people that I watch. I disagree with a lot of their shit, but I like them as people and I like how genuine they are. So I have no problem when, you know, I listen to them shit on Ahsoka for an hour. But then
I also
it doesn't change the fact that I'm like, I still want to go to the meetup someday, hang out with them, you know, like.
I'm sorry. I've been busy. Santa is a good dude.
Yes,
Facts.
he is, Daryl. Yes, he is.
I
By the way,
was I
everybody
was
go
gonna,
up to Star Wars Santa because he's the most wholesome person I've seen on YouTube. He's just good, just a sweetheart across the board, man.
don't forget Meg. You love Meg as a person, even though she's not genuine. Santa is good people.
Never said I love Meg as a person. I said she's been a nice person to me. Never said I like her as a person. What she did and what Jason did on Santa's show is disgusting, and I denounce that fully. If you were there in the Discord when X-Wing and I had a big conversation about that, you would know. So I have nothing against Meg. I have nothing for her, but she's been nice to me. So, and I had the pleasure
I
of speaking
think
to her last week, and she was very cordial.
I think also though too something that is important is that you have to like there's certain like DC or like Marvel channels that I'll watch that will say that they love the MCU and they
MCU.
love how the MCU is going, but you have to watch other people that you don't agree with in order to grow as a person.
Fucking exactly. That's the
Yes.
fucking point. Like, I like Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers as a person. I still watch his Cobra Cast when he gets all political about Trump, even though like I don't necessarily agree with all of that. But I also you guys know I've said it before, not to get political, but I don't care about I don't like either of them. So I still watch people from both sides. I won't fucking watch Hassan though. Fuck him. Or Ethan Klein or any of that shit. I hate them. Hate's a bad word. I strongly dislike those people. However, I'm really glad they're doing as well as they are. I also will not watch Crowder or things like that. Although I will watch Alex Jones sometimes because he cracks me the fuck up.
Is he
Best
even
Joe
on
Rogan
anything
episode was
anymore?
Alex Jones and Eddie. That was so good, man. That was the best fucking Joe Rogan.
That's facts. Damir does say the most of those things.
Yeah, he does.
I I hardly even go into the Discord anymore because I've been getting just like straight up bullied lately, so I just don't even bother to go in there anymore. I don't I don't got time for it anymore. Now I'm starting to work at my second job, so like I literally do not have time for it. When Wednesday is like my only day off now. So
Shit.
like yeah. Um
But I mean,
but
I guess back to Ahsoka real quick. Like,
there was something that I want to say about Ahsoka. I just I'm loving Thrawn, dude. Like
yeah,
for
I
like
think Lars does a good job. He should have worked out more because Thrawn's supposed to be fit.
mhm.
Thrawn will keep himself fit physically no matter what. I wish they had a Salamiri on his neck, chilling, the lizard. Like I wish
Yeah.
had things like that. You could have literally said the Salamiri was from Peridia, and he got one. Like it would have been so simple. Just put the freaking Salamiri around him, like he had all the time. He's like worried about these Force users, destroy them with prejudice, like
Yeah.
and he doesn't have a Salamiri. It's just stupid because
Also
Thrawn would
Roland.
have one. Even talking to the witches, Thrawn would have a Salamiri. And just because he doesn't know if they're going to instantaneously betray him at some point. So he would always have a Salamiri on him. I don't get why they never did that. There's a Salamiri literally painted on the Chimera on the bottom. There's two Salamiri. Like, but you don't have him actually have one, which is stupid.
Also Roland. Another thing is too that I don't like, even though I'm liking Thrawn, is and you know Thrawn better than me because you actually read like
Yeah, he's my top
the
five characters.
books.
One of my top 5 Star Wars characters. I fucking love him.
I'm not as well versed with Thrawn. I only know him from like, Rebels and stuff. But Thrawn never seems scared ever, really. Like Thrawn
No,
doesn't seem like the type of guy to get scared.
he's always 10 steps ahead. He doesn't have
Yeah.
anything to fear because he's already planned out for the worst outcomes. And
So then what?
I don't get why they did it. Like they did it so not perfect in Rebels, but pretty damn close. He feels like a different person in Ahsoka
Yeah.
compared to Rebels. Like if you watch a scene from Rebels of how cool and calculated he is, no matter what, but you can still see that he's a badass because he's literally fighting 2 droids. No,
Next. Yeah.
no, it's not. Skeleton Crew.
Not?
Skeleton
Oh.
Crew is next.
Oh, okay.
And we know nothing about Bad Batch. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this too, Uncle Kenobi. I agree. Now you're really messing with me because you already fucked with my all-time favorite Star Wars character, Kenobi. When I was a little kid, I aspired to be like Obi-Wan because he's so peaceful, but yet powerful, negotiative. Like I
He
looked
always
up
does
to
the
that
right
character.
thing. Yeah.
He always does the right thing, even if it means that he loses the love of his life. He still didn't turn to the dark side when Satine was killed, and that's what Maul was trying to get him to do, and he still didn't. And I was so powerful for me. And you already messed with my favorite character. Now you're messing with, arguably, not counting Anakin or Luke, my second favorite character, which is Thrawn. You already fucked with Boba Fett, who's another huge character of mine. Like, I've loved him since I was a little baby. Like my parents were giving me little Boba Fett action figures when I was like 2. So you're messing with all of my favorite characters now. And I can't give you the benefit of the doubt, Disney. I really can't. And I wish that I could.
Yeah.
I wish that I could say, you know what, they've got it. It's Thrawn. They can do it this time. But I don't think you can. Like, there's no evidence that you've given me to trust you at all with any of the characters that I love. And I loved Ahsoka too. I hated her at first, but then throughout the Clone Wars, I really like her.
What's it got to do with anything?
Hey, you know what? They didn't fuck with Padme. They messed with Leia.
Whatever.
Damien, stop being a fucking troll. But you're derailing the conversation, you twat. But
yeah, bro.
You're taking characters that I've looked up to, male and female, and I've loved. Like, do you remember the time back when The Force Awakens came out and Samuel L. Jackson was at Star Wars Celebration, like on the screen, and he literally said to the crowd, like, "Oh, I would love to reprise my role as Mace Windu. Like George always said he lived, like all that stuff. I don't want that anymore."
Nope.
We wanted that so badly. We were like, yes, that would be so cool. Like a ton of the fandom was down with that. Now I don't even want to see him ever again.
I was cautious.
My headcanon used to be that he lived. Now my headcanon is like he's dead. He got hit by a cloud car as he fell. Like he's dead. And
So,
I always thought he lived since I saw Revenge of the Sith. Since I was 5 years old, I always thought that he lived, and now I don't want him to live because I don't want them to fuck with a character that I love.
You have been in this fight since you were 5 years old. Nah, psych.
Seriously, bro, Andor. That's the one character that didn't mess up who I love. Like, you know I'm in the minority there because I'm a little biased because I like Cassian Andor as a character. I loved him since Rogue One. And I thought he was really cool. He's like a space James Bond in a way. He's doing like all this espionage and all this other stuff. That was really interesting. And that's the only character that didn't fuck up. But then again, that's a Disney created character. That's not one of the originals. Everybody else is fucked up. Their storylines, they're adding too much to them. Like, and I used to not think this way, but now I'm almost, as much as I love Ahsoka, it would have been a fine, and you could still do an Ahsoka show before it, but it would have been a fine ending if she did die fighting Vader. Because you opened up a huge can of worms with the World Between Worlds. A massive can of worms.
That would have been fun.
Yeah, Jyn Erso is awesome. I like her a lot too. I used to play as her in Battlefront 2015 all the time. She's really good. Yeah, dude. Daryl, I'll hold you like we did on Naboo. Yeah, she is. She is. Jones is a good looking woman. I cannot be cat dog.
I wanted to say though too, something that I've noticed because I was just watching the original trilogy, and I was also I watched Empire, then I watched the Revenge of the Sith, and something that I noticed was that
there's an insect on my floor.
Damn. Compare
fucking
the lightsaber fighting.
Bro, hold up. It's a fucking earwig on my floor. I need to take care of this. Keep talking.
Roland's about to fight. Roland's about to fight a bug live on stream
right now, bro. I can't do this shit.
Damio, I do not need a girlfriend. I'm chilling. I'm fine. I just need I don't know.
The love of the warmth of a man.
Stop, bro. Stop. Dude, stop. We get to look at a young boy Mandalorian facts. Okay. No, but I'm saying the thing about Disney Star Wars, yeah, they fucked up the characters, but the thing that I dislike most is that I don't like how lightsabers are now because
Disney does not know anything about lightsabers. Fucking sign the petition that Star Wars Theory put out. on change.org or wherever the fuck it is. It's on his Twitter, his Instagram, all that places, and YouTube. Sign the petition to bring Nick Gillard back to Star Wars because then you'll get lightsabers back. And Nick Gillard is down. He signed the petition himself.
Mm-hmm.
He knows about the petition. Like, literally, get Nick Gillard back. And what has everybody said about this show? Hayden Christensen killed it with a lightsaber. You know why? Because he was trained by Nick Gillard.
Mm-hmm.
Bring Nick Gillard back to Star Wars. You'll get good lightsaber duels again. Not this. Like, Balin's okay because he has a different fighting style, but everybody else is just slow and methodical. Like, not everything is a samurai fight, man. Not everything has to be like the fight from A New Hope between Vader and Obi-Wan. Yeah, fucking they do. They do, dog. Fan film sabers look better. Yes, Uncle Kenobi. Hayden Christensen is the
But
shit. It's my man, bro. He is the. By the way, if you ever get to meet Hayden Christensen, coolest freaking dude, man. Like, if I could go back, like, I met Mark Hamill. I met Stan Lee. Carrie Fisher waved to me. She was really nice. But Hayden
I'm
Christensen,
not disagreeing with you,
by far,
Daniel.
Hayden Christensen and Ian McDiarmid are the nicest people. Dude, I'm not defending
Did
the
you
show,
see what he said?
I'm not defending the show, but there's a lot of things that I can like in the show and a lot of things I dislike about the show. My dislikes might be greater than my likes.
I
But I
haven't
still
liked the
find
last
things
two
that I
episodes.
enjoy.
I haven't
there's
liked the last
still
two
some things-
episodes.
There's still some things that I enjoy. Like, quite
Yeah.
a lot. And I talked to
But-
Dino about this last night. Ezra using the Force as a weapon should have looked more like Terrace Kasi. It should have been like Naruto and Sasuke fighting, where they're just like,
Yes.
That's
Yeah.
what it
Yeah.
should have looked like, because even though he wasn't technically using Terrace Kasi, which is basically Star Wars' version of like Kung Fu or Jutsu, like you're literally the power of using the Force in hand-to-hand combat, which we've seen people do before. You don't necessarily need to force push everybody with your hit like you're trying to do like a weak ass Kamehameha wave. Like you actually, the Force is in your punches. Like, you should be able to do a 1-inch punch and just launch somebody. Like, and like, he should have just been using Terrace Kasi.
It's a very good question.
That's a great freaking question. But you know what my answer is, Daryl? Disney Star Wars writing.
Sounds like a type of cheese. It does actually.
Terrace Kasi, yeah. But
Yeah.
Terrace Kasi is a really dope form of martial arts in Star Wars, where you actually you can imbue the Force into your body so you move faster. It's almost like Force sprint or dash, but you're fighting. So you should literally look like writing choreography.
Directing.
Yes, it is, dude. Because they don't care. They don't care. They literally don't care. Why, are you allergic to cheese? What, are you gay?
No.
I'm kidding.
Remember that Daimyo cheese meme? Remember that?
Yeah, you want to pull it up?
Do it.
I could. I won't.
No.
I promise,
No,
Diamond, I
no.
won't. It'll be a
No,
thumbnail
no,
at some
no.
point, though.
Episode 100. That should
Episode
just be
100
the
is
thumbnail.
going to have a wild thumbnail. Hopefully, I have better editing software by episode 100.
But no, but like I'm saying though, you actually brought up how you don't like that they try to make every lightsaber fight like Vader versus Obi-Wan.
It's not that they
But-
make it that way. It's not that they film it that way. Everything is so slow. They make the lightsabers look heavy. Like,
I'm
a
saying that
lightsaber
it
is-
worked.
Like, hold on. A lightsaber is an
All right.
elegant weapon for a more civilized age.
Mhm.
It's light. The only thing heavy about it is the handle itself, the hilt. The blade itself does not have weight. When you show everybody using it like it's a great sword or like a rapier or a katana or something, it doesn't have weight. The blade does not have weight at all. That's why Anakin's able to go boom with Obi-Wan and Mustafar. Like, it's not, there's no weight to the blade whatsoever.
Facts.
Well, to non-Force users, that makes sense.
Pilgrim, what's happening?
What's up, Pilgrim?
But no, so like I have 2 points. One, Obi-Wan and Vader's fight worked in 1977, but that should not be the standard now. One. Two,
Yeah,
in
after
the,
the prequels, absolutely.
Yeah, but
because in
in
1977, he literally had, you can see it in the movie, there's literally a string, like a wire, coming down from the hilt into his sleeve. Like, when they actually fight, dust comes off the blades. Like,
yeah.
it's like, yeah, that's 1977. We
in
can
the Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah, but then look at Revenge of the Sith. We have not gotten a fight like Revenge of the Sith, like Yoda versus Palpatine, or Anakin versus Obi-Wan, or hell, we haven't even gotten a fight like Dooku versus Anakin and Obi-Wan in Attack of the Clones.
Crash and I, we watched Revenge of the
They
Sith.
have done heavy. Yeah, but the heavy strike comes from them, not the weight of the saber.
Right.
The saber itself is not what's causing the heavy strike.
Remember that
Anakin uses a heavy strike all the time. However, that's coming from Anakin's force ability, not coming from, and his physical strength, not coming from the blade itself.
Remember in the Revenge of the Sith when I think it was at the start of the fight, they were going so fast that, like, they weren't even hitting each other. They were just like spinning the lightsabers. Yeah, bro. That would not happen now.
No, you're never going to get a fight like the Battle of the Heroes ever again.
No.
And the Battle of the Heroes is literally... Okay, there's 2 best lightsaber duels in Star Wars. 3, actually. One in the OT, which is Luke versus Vader in Return of the Jedi. Because of how emotional that is, the impact of that, how good that fight is, how Luke almost gets dark. Actually does get dark for a minute. And then you have, I want to see if chat guesses it. What are the other 2? What are the other 2 best fights in Star Wars? Saber-wise.
Dog, I just dropped the link in chat. All right, chill. What are the 2 best fights in Star Wars?
What do you think they are?
Me?
Yeah.
I would, well, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, 1, but
That's
2.
One of them.
But 2, I actually
I'm talking to show the sabers how they are, and to show how a Force user goes up against another Force user. Like not necessarily the emotional impact of the fight, because otherwise it would be Luke versus Vader, both of them, Empire and Return of the Jedi.
That's a really, really good one. That's a really good one.
Really good one. That's a really great one. The first time you see him catch the lightning. So
Anakin versus Dooku, Attack of the Clones.
Great one. I was gonna say Maul versus Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan.
Ooh, yeah.
The Battle of the Heroes. And when I call it the Battle of the Heroes, I'm not just I'm not just including Anakin and yep, yes, dog got it.
Duel of the Fates, but yes, yeah.
Dog got it. Duel of the Fates.
Yep.
That's it. Duel of the Fates is fucking amazing.
I love though
So
Obi-Wan versus Grievous though.
yeah, but
Obi-Wan versus Grievous is cool.
way too short.
True.
It's
Yes.
only like 3 minutes at most.
Yeah.
Like, it's really short. Because then the clones roll up and they're like, go, go, go! And Grievous is like, ugh! And he just runs away. Like,
yeah.
The gravitas of that is when you first see him just go, and he pulls up and it just goes. The first time you see him spin those sabers, get the fuck to ban him. I'm kidding. Reva versus Vader. I'm gonna assassinate you, yo. But no, the best. I can't assassinate him. He's not a public figure. But
he's gonna call you racist now.
I can't assassinate somebody who's not a public figure. Assassination is only for public figures.
Kenobi said Duel of the Fates first.
Yeah.
Did he?
Kenobi's right. Uncle Kenobi's correct. But
Kenobi wins then.
But seriously, everything that comes from Grievous's fight is the first time you see him spin the sabers. First time you see somebody wield 4 sabers. If you want to talk all of Star Wars, there's some really great duels in Clone Wars, but I'm not counting that. I'm talking about the movies. Like, there is some bomb-ass duels in Clone Wars.
So,
like, Palpatine versus Savage and Maul is sick.
I was literally just going to say that.
Yeah, but I'm not counting that. Or, like, Maul versus Pre Vizsla to take over Mandalore. Pretty dope. But I'm not counting that either. Like, there's or Anakin versus Ahsoka, or when she gets turned dark by the sun on Mortis.
Mm-hmm.
Great fight. And the same thing goes with like Maul and Ahsoka at the end of season 7, or Ahsoka versus Vader at the end of season 2 of Rebels. Like, yeah, there's some really great fights in animation, but that's animation.
I do happen to agree with Daniel, though.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even mentioning the sequels either. I'm talking about the original 6 movies here. And
yeah,
I think the best duels in the original 6 movies, I mean, obviously, Empire Strikes Back is great, and so is Return of the Jedi. And I feel like you just have to put them on top. Yeah, that was
got a great point.
Vader was really brutal in that. See, that's where you get the hard strikes, but that's not coming from the saber. That's coming from Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Where he's like, boom, boom, rah, and then he gets hit on the shoulder by Luke, and he's like, ah, and then just hits him again and like knocks Luke over. Like, that's sick. Actually,
we don't talk about those
later because you mentioned that.
We don't mention those fights.
No, we don't.
Nope.
I don't even mention. Why did you not include 9 in there?
Is there one in 9 that I missed or something?
Is there is there a good fight in 9 that I missed somewhere? Shit.
Something that
the
I've been
best part about 9 is Lando, and that's just because Billy D. Williams is the shit. And McDermott.
So I got a question.
I mean, I know I got Kylo Ren here, but that's only because my grandmother got me this blanket when Force Awakens came out, and I love Adam Driver.
The best duel in all Star Wars is Yoda versus R2-D2. When Yoda tried to like steal like the hot dogs and shit.
Yeah, he's like smacking him with the stick, yo.
Yo, that's my favorite Yoda. That's my favorite Yoda.
That's the best, man. Well, the whole point of that was Yoda was testing Luke at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Like Luke, he was testing to see what Luke was, so he was acting like a nut job. But then you see as soon as Luke tells him Obi-Wan sent me and stuff like that, he's like, he changes. Yoda changes as a character. He's not the kooky, crazy little goober that he was like 10 minutes ago. Now it's different.
Someone time him. Someone time him the fuck out.
The fight in Rise of Skywalker with Kylo and Rey is unparalleled. Best in Star Wars all-time GOAT fight in Star Wars history, says the Gatekeeper's Daimyo. No.
No.
That is
Shinobi.
literally a more forgettable fight than Finn versus Kylo or Rey and Kylo versus the Praetorian Guards. Like, that is way more fucking forgettable. Like, if you didn't bring that up, most people would have forgotten that fight between Kylo and Rey ever happened. It's so forgettable and stupid. Do you remember when it was fun to speculate? You guys remember when we speculated about who Snoke could be? And that was a great time. And we were speculating about, like, well, Kylo's going to turn back to the light and Rey's going to turn to the dark and he's going to have to join with his mom and dad and stop. Remember how cool that was when we all thought that way? Now we speculate on how bad it's going to be.
And will always suck. Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
And now we speculate on how bad Star Wars is going to be. You know how sad that is for me, being a massive Star Wars? Like, Star Wars is my favorite IP. That's why I don't even read the Star Wars books anymore, man. I used to all the time. Now I go back to the old books that I love. And what do I do now? I read manga and I watch anime because everything sucks. Except for freaking live action One Piece. But guess what? It's based off a manga and an anime. Because they're good. And everything else is shit. And I'm really Fargo season 5 doesn't go woke because I love Fargo. And I need
There are video games that are good. There are video games that are also good.
Yeah, but a video game is different.
Yeah.
Like, a video game's different. It's not you're watching something. Like, you're never gonna get, even if you were to do, I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. But you're never gonna get a show or a game, I should say, that's gonna hit you the same way that the Charge of the Rohirrim and Return of the King hits you.
Yeah.
I don't think there's ever been a video game that I literally want to, like, get on a horse myself and go fucking ride with them and fight. Like, there's been times in a video game where I'm hype and I'm like, yo, it's the homies, let's go, we're about to kick ass. Yeah, but that's you doing it. It's not the same as
for Frodo.
These people prevail against the odds on screen. Like, there's nothing better than everybody knows. Whether you've seen Lord of the Rings or not, you know how fucking badass the Rohirrim charge on Pelennor Fields is. Because you're like, they came. The homies came. They showed up. They showed up to help, even though they knew we're all going to fucking die. And what do? They prevailed because they're badass. We don't get that anymore. And you know who? You know who they had with them? Eowyn, a strong female character. Fuck you, Hollywood. You know nothing about writing a strong female character. Tolkien. I also just want write a strong female character. Tolkien write many of them.
I gotta say, yes, I love that fight, but sorry, there's a little bit of a but here. My favorite Lord of the Rings moment is that
it's not my favorite moment. It's not my
it's
favorite
actually it's actually towards the end of the Two Towers when Gandalf comes. Dude, that's my favorite moment.
Down with the but who is it? It's the Rohirrim. Let's go.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
I think one of my favorite Lord of the Rings moments. See, now we're talking about Lord of the Rings because we like to talk about things we like.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, dude, like I could gush about Lord of the Rings all fucking day. One of the best moments is when Aragorn gets married to Arwen and becomes king. And then he bows down and all of Minas Tirith bows down to Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin. And he says, my friends, you bow to no one.
Yep.
That is the most powerful scenes in any movie I've ever seen. That's beautiful. Because these four, that's what Tolkien wrote. It was all about the little guy. Like 9 people took out Sauron. If you count all the Fellowship, everybody else, 9 people led everybody else to take him out and to save the
That's
fucking
true.
world.
It was the Fellowship, bro.
It
was
was the
just the Fellowship.
Fellowship.
Mm-hmm.
We got our own little Fellowship hanging out here in chat right now.
Dude, it's literally 9 people. It's literally 9 people.
Yo, that's actually sick. There's 9 of us right now. Us 2 and you 7 in chat, bro. That's sick.
That's fucking awesome. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Everybody in chat right now, you're all the Fellowship now.
But like, I just wanted to say though that like, I think
Star Wars
that
dog is actually Legolas.
what's so inspiring to me about like the Lord of the Rings is that Frodo and Sam, they kind of just like want to like, go home, but like they know that they're needed on this journey, and
If they don't do it, nobody else will.
and slowly over time they all turn into heroes along with Merry and Pippin. And
Dude,
like
Merry and Pippin were the ones that were the least likely to become heroes. They were the 2 goofballs, and they both end up fighting in these massive freaking battles. I'm badass. And like, Pippin literally becomes the what is it? He's not a steward. He's like the assistant to the steward of Gondor. And then you have Merry, who becomes a freaking assistant to Eowyn. No, true.
You know what though? No, well, because in a weird way, because he traveled with Frodo and Sam, and because Frodo and Sam are actually part of the Fellowship, isn't Gollum technically part of it?
Not the 9. Because it was 9 to fight the 9. The 9 members of the Fellowship to fight the 9 members of the Ringwraiths, the Nazgul.
Right.
So no, but he's an ally, just like Eowyn's an ally, but she's not. Arwen too. They're and Elrond and all these other people. They're not part of the Fellowship, but they assisted the Fellowship greatly. Same with Faramir. Don't slack on my boy Faramir. Faramir's the shit. That's actually one of the best scenes in Lord of the Rings. Faramir's charge towards Osgiliath when Pippin is singing the song to the steward as his own son is going out to die, and the only survivor is Faramir. Like, dude, and all you get no sound, nothing. You just hear the sounds of hoof prints on the ground and the drawing of bows as the orcs all show up to draw their bows, and just Pippin singing the whole time.
Those were perfect movies, bro. They are
really are perfect. They are perfect movies. They're absolutely the best trilogy ever made. Nothing will ever beat it. And my kids someday will grow up on that.
Okay, guys, I'm out. Enjoy the stream, and don't forget second breakfast.
I will not, Uncle Kenobi. Have a good day, brother. Thanks for showing up.
Thank you, sir.
Love you, man.
So one of the topics that Roland and I wanted to talk about today, and I think these will coincide together, is like classic video games / like retro games, but then also our favorite video game heroes and villains. So,
well, I also wanted to do your favorite arcade game, like a legitimate arcade.
Well, actually, the thing is, one of my favorite. So I have 2 favorite video game villains, and actually one of them is an old arcade game, Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah.
He's one of my favorite. He's one of my favorite villains, and then my second, my like actual favorite video game villain is probably Xehanort from the Kingdom Hearts games. So, and then my favorite hero, Ezio Auditore, baby.
Oh
He's
man, Ezio is definitely up there.
either Ezio or Master Chief.
Yeah, yeah. Well, for me, it's got to be Chief. 100%, it's got to be Master Chief. Just nothing beats that line in Halo 2 of just, I need a weapon. Like, it's not even that he says, like, I need a shotgun, I need a pistol, I just need a weapon. Like, you could literally hand him a hatchet and he'd be like, all right, fuck the Covenant. Like, he just needs a weapon of some kind. You could hand that man a sledgehammer or a pipe and he'll just go kick ass. You can
Yes.
just pipe off the wall and be like, we don't need this. Yo, Chief, here's a weapon. You could hand him a freaking safety scissors and he's still not wiping the
You
Covenant
could hand him a. He would somehow be able to use a water bottle, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
literally, he would find a way to like kill an elite with a water bottle, like straight up. Like,
so who's your favorite villain?
my favorite video game villain.
Yeah.
Well, I try to think about somebody that I love to hate, and I also think about it in a way where it's a character that isn't from a movie, right? Because like you could use a Lord of the Rings character, a Harry Potter character, a Star Wars character, but I don't want to do that. Or an anime character, even.
You're a neutral, Daimyo.
Yeah, you're neutral. You like to think yourself on the dark side, but you're not. Yeah, I think my favorite video game villain. Shit. That's hard.
Hard,
Man.
right? Yeah.
Like, talking main villain though. So I'm trying to think. Even though his death was really bad, in my opinion. Oh, dude, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Put me in contact with him, dog. That's awesome. We'll talk later. You have my number. But oh man, favorite video game villain. I don't think you can go wrong with Wesker from Resident Evil.
Oh.
I don't think you can go wrong with Wesker. And then again, even though his death is really stupid to me, I think that Alduin from Skyrim, the dragon, is really good too. He's a huge threat, and he's really well developed. It's just the way.
Yeah, but his death fucking sucks.
His death fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Like, but 2011 game. Who else is really good? Zeus in God of War 3.
The ghost in Pac-Man. Facts, Pilgrim.
Yeah, that's actually a good one. Shao Kahn or Goro. Yeah, there's a lot.
Scorpion in Mortal Kombat.
Well, yeah, I'm saying Shao Kahn and Goro. Scorpion's not a villain though. Scorpion's like an anti-hero.
Yeah, true.
He just has beef with Sub. But he doesn't have beef with Sub's brother. Sub's brother has beef with him. So he has beef with oh my god, I just had his name. I need my friend Nate right now. Because he knows everything about Mortal Kombat and all the lore. He's read books on it and shit. I know that Sub-Zero's older brother was the one who did everything wrong, and then him and Scorpion fight. Scorpion kills him, and then his brother thinks that Scorpion killed him out of some other reason, and then finds out the truth eventually.
Yeah.
But now all that's being redone now.
Because they're basically doing the series over again.
Yeah, they're rebooting it.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. I think it's a good time to do that.
Actually, I'm fine with it because I think if you're gonna keep a series going, eventually it needs to get fresh. Like, you need to do a new take on it. So I'm actually not really I'm not really against that, but this will actually move into arcade games
Mortal
because
Kombat 3, baby.
what?
Mortal Kombat 3. Mortal Kombat 3 is
Dude,
like I love that game. And the coolest thing about it was my Cub Scout troop and then Boy Scout troop. We used to do this thing once a year where we'd go to this place called TNT.
mm-hmm.
It was an arcade, and it had, excuse me, only classic games. Dude, we would have a Mortal Kombat tournament the whole time. Like we would just be. Everybody would pick their characters. We literally would draw out a bracket and do a Mortal Kombat tournament for like the whole night. Like there'd be some kids that didn't fuck with Mortal Kombat, but those of us that did, we would do a literal tournament every year when we went there. And then they had it, right? Oh, dude, Wii Sports
True.
got wild.
Fam,
Your grandma,
my brother,
because you beat her in Wii fucking bowling. Like grandma's like
my brother,
and I'm like, whoa. And she's like, oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that.
my brother and I went to war over Wii Sports Bowling, bro.
Dude,
We went
boxing
to
and
war.
fencing. The boxing and the fencing. The fencing when you're on the platform on Wii Sports Resort. Oh my god. Dude, that shit was crazy. You literally had to knock them into the water. You felt so cool. I felt like I was doing the Duel of the Fates.
Daryl, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Daryl, you're
That's
a lucky
awesome.
man, dude. If I can get, this is what I want when it comes to arcade games when I'm older. When I have my own house and I have room for them, I greatly, greatly require Tron, the original Star Wars game, and Mortal Kombat 3. Now, two aside ones. House of the Dead, and the Jurassic Park game. Where you're in the truck and you're just shooting at dinosaurs. Give me that.
Dude, that's sick.
The best part about
Kings-
the Wii, Star Wars Dog, the best thing about the Wii, hold on, is that the Force Unleashed has 7 extra missions on the Wii version. That's why it's better for the Wii. That's why the Force Unleashed is so good on that game. You actually get to go to the Jedi Temple multiple times.
Amio, you are such a hypocrite.
Bring them in.
I just dropped the link into the chat. King's Advisors, what's going on?
I'll just sit here and look pretty.
Or you can just
What's going
sit
on,
and
man?
shit on Daimyo. That's cool too.
I wouldn't want to throw off the conversation.
You
Well-
don't listen to his weird ass.
Well, so actually, since you're here, I wanted to ask you, what's your favorite video game hero and villain then?
Commander Shepard of Mass Effect.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's a good one.
And villain, that's a tough one because
That's
the
what I'm
problem
saying.
is a lot of villains end up falling flat when you actually meet them. Like
True.
Yeah.
Sovereign is incredibly terrifying during the first Mass Effect. But then when you have to fight him as Saren, it's just kind of like, well, this is just a mind-controlled puppet.
True.
See, I agree with you because I would say the same thing about the Prophet of Truth, but then you kill the Prophet of Truth like 3 missions before the end of Halo 3.
Yeah, I am.
And he dies in a cutscene. So it's like,
Gravemind, maybe?
yeah, I would say Gravemind is pretty up there.
I can't really think of. Funny enough, I can't really think of any of the villains.
Oh,
It's hard.
another hero.
What's his name? Borgia from Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood. The son.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty evil.
Borgias?
Yeah, well, the Borgias in general, but the son, who's like the main bad guy in Brotherhood.
Yeah.
He's pretty wicked.
Yeah. Which is funny because I already said that, like, Ezio was actually my hero, but I wanted to add another one. Raiden. Raiden is sick. Raiden is fucking awesome, bro. Like, I love Raiden. Like, he's so fucking cool. But so then Caleb, what are some of your favorite arcade / like retro games? Roland said that his is Mortal Kombat 3, and I've so far said Donkey
And Smash.
Kong, but I also love the Street Fighter games.
Real
So
quick, I'm going to change my villain.
Got you.
Okay.
Okay, there's two.
Okay.
Let's go.
Andrew Ryan from BioShock
Ooh. Okay.
and Fra Ingel from Wolfenstein 2.
Oh my god, she's crazy, dude. Yeah, she's a great
Those I
villain,
think
man.
those two are some of the best villains
She's
I've ever.
a
They're
wild
and
villain.
it's not. They're just bad people.
She's despicable. Dude, that scene when you have to sit on the train and literally talk to her in Wolfenstein 2. Oh my
And that
god.
thing keeps looking at you.
Dude, I'm like, I was legitimately like, if I pick I'm scared to pick my answers.
I googled it. I googled the answers
Dude,
because I didn't want to deal with it.
that's so spooky, dude. Like, she's evil, man. Yeah, she's something.
But
She's
arcade
worse than Death
games,
Said.
you can't go wrong with Galaga.
True.
True.
Galaga is an excellent arcade game.
Yes, it is.
There was a racing game a long time ago. Burnout?
Burnout?
Burnout sounds familiar.
Didn't Need for Speed start as an arcade game as well?
Ooh, what about
Pretty sure it did.
Castlevania? Castlevania is a good one too.
House of the
I
Living
wasn't
Dead
a fan.
is fun as shit.
Yeah, House of the Dead. Yeah, House of the Dead is the best, dude. I love that game. Yeah, of course you did, Daryl. You lucky son of a bitch. Of course you have Galaga. I wish.
Whole position. Oh, the
That's,
Simpsons game that was also on the
Hit and
arcade
Run?
as well is fun.
Hit and Run?
No, well, yes. I
Hit
mean,
and Run
I
had
love
a
the
great
Simpsons.
version.
I had Simpsons Hit and Run on the freaking GameCube, bro.
Yeah, but it had a
Run
version.
was incredible.
Hit and Run was great. It has a version.
It was-
as an arcade game too.
It was basically like GTA, but it was the Simpsons, and it was so fun. But
Can you play as you can play as Krusty the Clown in that one.
So the game I'm thinking of is the one that as you're racing and you get to the checkpoint, you have to pick which are you gonna go left or right. It's a fork in the road, and you get a new fork in the road after each checkpoint. And it
okay.
gets increasingly difficult, and there's no like when you lose, you don't start over at the last checkpoint. You'd start all the way back at the beginning.
Oh shit!
Anybody got any idea what I'm talking about?
Don't remember the game. No,
I got zero clue.
I probably if I played it. I probably was young enough. I didn't even make it to that checkpoint.
I might have. Let's see. Let's go to my library.
We also can't forget Doom. The original.
Oh.
Well, so this thing, Doom is great. The only problem with Doom is, y'all might not be old enough to have done this, but
Oh no, I played Doom 64.
no, not that. My first like real foray into Doom, that's a good word right there.
Yeah, great vocabulary.
Was playing it on my TI-85 calculator.
Holy shit!
What?
Yeah.
How?
What do you mean how? Bro,
how do
people
you do
play that on
that?
pacemakers.
Dude, what?
Yeah,
How do you do that? What?
Doom is so small.
So you're doing
That
math in school, but you're really just killing demons?
Yeah, dude, you play that on
Sick,
Doom
I
has been played on more stuff than any other game in history.
Dude, I wish I knew that when I was in school with calculators all the time.
Yeah, here, let me see if I can find a video of it.
Now I have my
Dude,
graphing calculator that I have to use for everything. That shit's a pain.
Yeah,
Dude,
you can download games onto a TI-85.
Holy
What?
shit. I'm about to go get my 1085 and treat it like it's a DS or Game Boy.
Oh,
Here.
Yeah, pull
did
this up. I want to see this. I don't think I've ever seen that.
did anyone ever get into the Sonic games?
Oh,
Oh,
love me
Or
some
no?
Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic's awesome. I like Sonic more than Mario for a while. I love Donkey Kong
I
Country.
still love Sonic more than Mario.
Donkey Kong Country Returns, I like way more than Mario. I was just playing that about like 2 months ago with my friend because
No fucking way.
Dude,
No
yeah,
fucking way.
let's see this.
Oh my god, bro. You can actually do that shit?
Okay.
Yeah, this guy's gonna be downloading it, so you might want
All
to.
right. The link
might
is
wanna
in the
go forward
description.
with the video.
You're gonna download. Once it's open, now once
I
that's
know.
open, you're going
There
and
we
you're gonna press enter.
No
Come on, focus
way.
that. There you go. And here's some ammo packs.
I don't
and
know
here's
why
some
he's holding
stuff.
it like that.
There
You
you
just
go.
hold it like a
Like
video game
before.
controller.
And
Yeah,
that's
right,
Doom for
right?
you. And I
He's
think
play,
exit, you
he's
press
really
clear,
bad at playing this
and then
game.
you could go down to quit.
Because
There,
yeah, he looks
there it is. It's
like a
loading.
weirdo with his
And
fingers.
to
Like
exit Mirror West, you press
thumbs.
mode right there. So
Yeah,
thanks, that's
we
one
had.
thing.
I had all sorts of games.
Dude, that's fucking sick. That's actually really cool.
What a time to be alive, man.
Dude.
Yeah, 15
That
years
would
ago
be-
was so much better than today.
I totally agree with you.
Damio, you're not that much older than us. Stop.
Bro,
okay?
well,
I'm
we've
in a
said this
year and a
before,
half.
Roman. 6 years is a long time,
True.
Yeah, true. True.
especially
True.
when those 6 years go
I'm in-
from 22 to 28.
God,
There
I'm
is
in-
a lot of life learned in those 6 years.
Oh, I know, dude.
That's true.
I'm still retarded.
I wasn't saying that.
I freely admit it, dude. I'm like,
Get out,
That was
man.
what I was thinking though in my head.
I'm 22 and I'm still retarded. Like, shit. I'm about to be 23 in a month and 2 months. Month and a half at this point.
The Sonic games on the GameCube were fun as shit. Facts, bro. Sonic, Adventure 1, 2, Sonic Heroes. Those shits were a fucking blast, bro.
You
I
know
love
what was
those
a
games.
really fun game? Shockingly,
What?
Cars.
What?
Yeah, it was.
Dude,
The game,
that
the
hit,
GameCube
bro.
game.
That game hit. I
That
love
game
that
was
game.
so good,
It
dude.
was awesome. It was
I
just
love it
difficult
too.
enough that you couldn't beat it in 3 or 4 days, but it wasn't the kind of thing that you had to. It would have been a good challenge for a gaming journalist.
Yeah.
Cars hit,
Yeah.
and I also love the soundtrack too. The
Oh,
soundtrack.
dude, there were a lot of songs in that soundtrack
Mm-hmm.
I would not have heard if not for that game. Outrun.
Huh?
Outrun was the name of the game that I was thinking of.
Okay. There we go.
I just loved being able to drive around Radiator Springs,
Yep.
and I would always drive into Doc. Like, dude, that shit was so
Dick.
funny. That shit was so funny.
Dick. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention.
There's not a T in that.
I didn't put a T in that. Remiss.
No, it sounded like you said remissed.
Yeah, I would be if I didn't.
SpongeBob.
Battle for Bikini Bottom hit, bro.
That's the Bikini Bottom. Yeah. Oh, shit,
I
lost
bet I
it.
can trigger everybody.
I lost it now. You guys are talking about cars. I gotta think again.
Not a fan
How
of
are you-
SpongeBob.
Monkey Balls I used to play.
You don't like SpongeBob, Caleb?
Not a fan. I liked it when I was like 8. Don't give a shit anymore.
You haven't
I
watched,
still watch that shit, bro.
you haven't watched SpongeBob High at one point.
No, because I don't need to be high to enjoy my life.
I did in high school though when I was
I might have needed to be last month.
when I was younger and dumber. Yeah, that shit was
Oh
hilarious.
my god, they made a game based off
Dumber.
of the Italian Job movie.
Yeah, dude. Right now, by the way, on Game Pass they have GoldenEye. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like
Thanks,
GoldenEye is freaking sick.
I had a I had a Game Boy, and I remember playing some racing
I remember
and
the Rugrats.
Rugrats games. Yeah,
Never
yeah.
really watched the Rugrats, but I remember the game.
Oh, that's in my resume.
Metal Gear. Wait, hold up. GTA, the original
San Andreas.
GTA,
Oh my god.
where it's
San
like
Andreas.
top down, old Pokemon.
No, I hate top down.
Really?
I don't
Yeah,
like
I
top
hate it.
down, but like, dude, Majora's Mask. I don't know how to even mention that. Like, or Ocarina of Time. Those are both great.
Dude, I fuck with that game so
Anybody,
heavy. I fuck with-
Who doesn't? If you've played them, you can't not fuck with them. Like, they're good. Just
Anybody
good.
Yeah.
got a product key for Microsoft Word? I don't want to pay for this shit anymore.
No, I wish.
Nah, man.
I used to get Word from my school for free.
Me too.
Yeah.
My resume is stuck on that, and I need to get it off.
Top down can be okay though, Damio. Like there's
Yeah,
some
if you're like in bed with a girl, but other than that, or look, if you're roaming a guy,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Said, hey, baby, you ever play a top-down game? I have a really fun
Stop,
one.
Roland.
You might want to
Shut
try
up,
it.
Roland. Roland, stop. Shut up.
oh, I think we hit a nerve.
Top-down.
No, it's fine.
Use my thumb to play this game.
I had a really weird, like,
Oh,
obscure game on the PS2. It was like a Shrek racing game, and I just like remember playing that so much. It was so fun. But
I'll be really honest, bud. I didn't know where you were going with that, and I was getting a little worried.
oh no, dude.
Well,
I'm fine. I'm chilling.
honestly, I gotta be honest. I don't know how I didn't mention it. Fucking Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh my god.
Battlefront 2.
You know what? All this is just okay. So we've done 2008 prior. The last 3 years. List your top 5 favorite video games.
Last 3 years.
Yep.
Roman, you go first. Actually, you two both go first because that's hard.
I don't really
Why is that
have
hard?
many. Let's see. God of War, Ragnarok.
Couldn't play that.
I liked Hades came out. Can we do 5 years, Caleb, or does it have to be 3
Well,
years?
So I'm trying to make a point, so I need to be 3 years.
Okay. God of War, Ragnarok. I liked the Guardians of the Galaxy game. Call of Duty Cold War was fun. Halo Infinite was fun. That's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
You said top 5 games.
You picked 4. Those are the only 4 that I
Yeah.
like.
So of the last 3 years, that takes us to 2020. I actually don't think Halo Infinite. Does that go?
Yeah, it goes.
Was that 2020?
Yeah.
Okay. See, that's not even in my
I
top
just
5.
barely scraped it.
No, it's
I
not,
just
it's not
barely
in my
scraped
top
it.
5
Yeah.
either. And I'm a massive Halo fan, but it's not in my top 5 either.
Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that.
These aren't top 5. These are just that these aren't in any order, I should say. Hogwarts Legacy, Starfield. Right now, it's going to it might not stay up there.
I'm with you on Starfield. I'll put that as my first one. I'm hooked on that game right now, dude.
What else? What else do I have?
Can we count the?
I'm having to look through a list of games.
Caleb, can we count the Sea of Thieves update?
Sure.
All right, Sea of Thieves. Is awesome.
But see, the point I'm trying to make is we sat there for 25 minutes talking about pre-2008 video games.
Yeah.
And
coming out.
I mean, we could sit here and talk for a long time about Halo Infinite and Sea of Thieves and Starfield and Hogwarts Legacy, but we're really only going to be positive about Hogwarts Legacy. And there'll be some smaller games here and there. Like I could talk positively about 6 Days in Fallujah.
Yeah, I can talk positively about some indie games I've played.
Yeah, But
Undies. Like,
Generation Zero, love it. It's the best game that's come out in the last 5 years. But other than that,
trying to think of the most fun I've had.
and I think the problem is you got these gaming companies that I assume that's God of War and not Gears of War.
God of War is pretty damn good. Like,
yeah,
I can't even
but
hate.
you know,
no,
you
it
got all
would have
these
to be.
things.
I think he means Gears of War 4 because. Oh no, wait, Gears 5 is out, but so is God of War 5. What do you mean, dog?
God of War 5 isn't God of War 5 though. It's God of War Ragnarok.
People call it God of War 5 though.
But they basically just like rebooted the series because he's like no longer in Greek mythology.
You ever hear
now?
Tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? Yes.
No, did you ever hear what apparently the original
yes, yeah,
director of the did we talk about it on here?
I don't think we talked. I think it was before I met you that we talked about it.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh yeah, bring it up.
So
cool.
apparently the original plan for the game was for after he defeated, I don't know,
Zeus.
Well, it would have been Odin because it started in Norse, didn't it?
No, it started.
No,
it started in Greek.
It's in Norse now. It's in Norse now.
So after he defeated Zeus, he was going to meet up with the god killers of Norse, Egyptian, and they would end up bowing before the King of Kings, God and Jesus. And it was going to be this like,
that would have been sick.
Yeah, it was going to be like this huge cinematic thing.
Yeah, and he was supposed to take out the Egyptians.
Amazing.
He was going to fight the Egyptian gods and the Norse gods with the help of all these god killers.
He was going to the other god killers would have already done that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
As I understand it, the other god killers, he was going to meet them after they had slayed their Zeus.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then because it was only going to be like probably a 10-minute cinematic. But yeah, no, I think it's a pretty cool idea.
I love the idea.
God of War is sick, man. I just have always loved that whole concept.
When I first heard that idea, I thought it was awesome. I do have
my feet.
However, I think it was 2018 that this game came out. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice was awesome.
I didn't play that, but I heard
so
it was pretty good.
Fucking good. It was made by 30 people, and it's spectacular.
If we're going back to 2000,
it's so good. It's like a Soulsborne type fighter, but at the same time,
I'm talking about Elden Ring. Elden Ring 2. Yeah.
Elden Ring's up there.
Yeah.
I know the guy that wrote that game.
Really?
So do I.
Oh, sick. Cool. I don't.
No, he did not. He did not. He says he did, but he did not.
But the
Damien knows that guy too. So does Star Wars Dog. So does X-Wing. We all know the guy who wrote Elden Ring, don't we?
If you're going back to 2018,
I guess you Spider-Man, right?
Well, Spider-Man, Breath of the Wild, and Hades, they all came out in the same year. And I don't know when Cuphead came out, but I also like that game
was
too.
High school. Cuphead was like 2015, 16.
Was it? Damn. Yeah. That feels like so long.
I remember playing Cuphead with Psalms.
Yeah.
So.
But so, dude, I'm hyped for Spider-Man 2. I literally got like the collector's version where like I get like the 19-inch. I get like a.
You get 19 inches, nice.
I get a statue of like Venom and shit, and I'm hyped for it, and it's literally like 2 feet tall, and so like I don't know where I'm gonna put it, but
Ronnie's perfectly gonna clip the 19-inch part. Right?
What are you planning on doing with that 19 inches?
I'm gonna get a shelf for it, and I'm gonna put it over there so that like y'all can see it. So like right here, I'm gonna take Kakashi down. I'm gonna move him, but I'm just gonna take him down, and then I'm gonna put a shelf there so that y'all can see Venom right there. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be sick.
I gotta put my Naruto statue somewhere it's visible, but obviously it doesn't fit behind my couch. Like
Yeah,
when I get my room all switched around and stuff, I'll have it.
When are you gonna start displaying your body pillow?
My body pillow?
Yeah.
I don't have a body pillow.
Mm-hmm.
I have my dog. She's my body pillow for the most part.
your dog is your body pillow. Pause, homie.
I'm not sure I'd have said that out loud.
Dude, that's not a pause. That's literally like if you have a dog, there's a better fucking pillow and a heater than anything else, yo. You'll be chilling, you'll be asleep, and your dog just like comes over and is like, I'm gonna snuggle up right next to you, and you're like, you just put your head on your dog's back, you just chill. Yeah, I'm falling asleep now. Yeah, that's how it is. Real shit.
Ronnie's gonna use that.
I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear the memes. Everybody who knows, if you have a dog and your dog comes out right next to you and they're trying to love on you and they're just laying on you and they're like, oh yeah, I'm comfy right here next to my human. That's the shit. Nothing beats that. Nothing beats that. And you're gonna say the same thing about your cat, Roman. So I don't even want to fucking hear it.
Well, cats are
no. So look,
cats are easy.
no. So look, I love dogs, but I've never had one because I've lived in apartments my whole life. So the thing is, cats.
Your neighbor has a dog.
Yeah, but yes, I'd rather have one. But
excuses.
But cats are independent as shit. Like you don't have to. You don't have to take them outside.
You're their
slave. They don't bark. They don't bark, bro. They don't bark. They're not up at 4:30 in the fucking morning barking. My cat might meow at me, but like I can sleep through that shit.
You ever been to a friend's house where their cat? I love cats. What I'm saying, you ever been to a friend's house where you're asleep and their cat's just like meow, meow, meow.
That
meow.
Or they start fucking with you.
Yeah, at like 4 a.m. while I'm sleeping on the couch. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I love you, but shut the fuck up.
Oh, I don't even love them.
No, I like.
I'm
specifically speaking of my one friend's cats. The one just like screams.
Roman's cat, right?
No, I'm talking about Chicken Man's cats.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, y'all hearing this? Rolo's got more than one friend.
I know, it's fucking surprising, isn't it?
I don't have. Well,
yeah,
no,
facts.
so like
facts, dog.
That's not it. My complex says that we can't have dogs. That's
no. He's saying if you don't want the dog to bark at 4 a.m, train them.
Yeah, Daryl's right. A woman does beat having a dog in your bed. But what if you have a woman and a dog in your bed? So you're like laying with your wife, but then you have like your little pupper down by your feet. It's the shit.
You know people that have like English Mastiffs that like take up the whole freaking bed, bro.
Okay, well, I have a dog who's 40 pounds, and she tries to take up the whole bed, and I just move her.
No, not all cats are assholes. Depends on the cat. There are some asshole dogs out there too. That's true.
Wait, you know why those dogs are assholes? Because their owners train them to be assholes.
But you don't need to train cats, though. In fairness, you don't need to train cats.
Dicks. Cats are natural dickheads. Whereas because a dog, you have to train a dog to be a dickhead. So I don't want to hear it.
My dogs wake me up at least 2 times during the night.
Are they small dogs?
Do they sound like small dogs?
Yeah.
Does Daryl seem like a guy that's got small dogs?
I
No,
hope
no, no.
But if
I
they're
can't
old,
wait for him to reply. Bitch, they're 3 chihuahuas.
yeah, fact.
Caleb, do you have any
never
pets?
have a dog less than 40 pounds. I just can't. I can't deal with it. Like small ass dog is just not my thing. I would just I'll just get a big
Star
lizard.
Wars dog, what's up?
No!
Yep,
What's up, boys?
Let's see the crane.
Oh, I'm in the boom truck. I'm in the small one today.
Aww.
But I do have to go get my big one here in a little bit. But yeah,
What's going on,
I
man?
see your wife's been killing it on Skyrim recently.
yes, she certainly has.
That's awesome. I love going on. I'm like, oh, dog's on. Oh, wait, he's playing Skyrim. That means it's Mrs.
Daryl has a Shih Tzu? I don't know if that's true.
Yo, if Daryl does have a Shih Tzu, then I'm not surprised it wakes him up 3 times every night.
It's funny when I have to go out of town. Our 2 dogs wake my wife up constantly. It's like they're unrested when I'm not there.
I get that. My dog does the same thing. If my parents leave or if I leave, she does the same stuff. Like if I let them go on vacation.
Let them.
Well, not let them. If they go on vacation,
Dog's frozen.
I don't know why I said it like that. If I go on vacation, she's weird.
Dog's frozen.
If they go on vacation, she's weird. She just likes her people to be around.
Maybe she's just weird.
Oh, she is definitely. But
yes, she's weird.
Roman knows her very well. She's a nut, but
she loves me though.
She loves people.
The
people.
Yeah.
She gets so excited over people, and then
the only thing is though, so like, I get what y'all are saying about
time, but she'll never bite anybody. Never has, never will.
I get what y'all are saying about dogs, and I love dogs. But the thing is, with the hours that I work, and like,
I love how quick you are with that, bud.
Love you too.
It would
the
appear
hours-
we are being treated to the romance of the century here.
Stop, bro.
Stop.
So
Stop.
Stop.
Oh, you.
The hours that me and my family work would not permit us to have a dog, even if we could, because we're almost all never home, so we don't have time for it. So it's just better that we just have a cat that can just take care of itself. That's like the only thing. I would love to have a dog too, but
I'm confused. You said you work?
Yeah. Yes. I actually do work. Yes.
Doing the dishes don't count.
Okay, no, I do a little more than that. I also clean our.
Oh, okay.
I also clean our bathroom as well. But
he's a stay-at-home kid.
All right, we'll see you, bud.
Fuck you, Caleb.
Dude, Crimson, real shit. Keep that up. That is facts. The smaller the dog, the meaner they are. That's why I prefer big dog. That is factual information.
That's fucking impressive.
Because, dude,
it's just a slightly different version of little D syndrome. It's just a little dog.
Like, yo, Yosef Parzy's back. Jesus.
Yosef, I had a dog, but he left with my daughter and wife.
So, Caleb, I don't know if you saw this, but we have our own Chris Benoit in the chat. That's just Parzy.
One more time?
We have our own Chris Benoit in the chat. Richard Parson killed his family.
Crispy Wad in the chat. What?
You know Chris Benoit, the guy who he created.
Oh.
Somebody created an account for Geeks and Gamers and everybody else, Neurotic, called Chris Benoit. Chris Benoit was a wrestler.
The wrestler that killed his family.
Killed his family. Yeah, we have Joseph Parsi now.
I could have sworn you said Crispy Wad. I'm like,
It sounded like you were saying a slur, actually.
Well, maybe.
Don't put
I
it past
said it last week.
We've seen that stuff in Discord.
Yeah.
What do you? That's not funny. That's not funny. That's just not funny. It's not funny. I'm being slandered. It's not funny.
For all y'all know, I'm a 6'3" black man.
I know that's not true. I've seen your face. I'm the only one. Me and Dog are the only ones that have seen your face.
If I hadn't seen, or if I didn't,
You can find it. It's popped up a time or two on streams.
Yeah, bro. He's been on X-Wing and John.
It was not too long ago. He clicked his camera on, and it was on him. He goes, "Oh shit!" He clicked it back on.
Also, dude,
That was a good one.
Caleb,
The one on
the best
X-Wings
part was
is,
when you showed up as the pirate.
got taken
man.
down, though.
On one of the pirate streams we did, you showed up as a pirate.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if you go to Kick, you'll see his face.
Because I'm a pirate.
That was on Jason's stream, right?
I liked my pirate outfit. We need to do that.
Yeah, we do.
Well, he was talking to me.
Trying to play tonight.
Well, we could use the engineer as well, I suppose. I'm trying to do Daimyo's thing tonight, but
oh yeah,
perhaps after.
I forgot we have to do that.
Yeah, I don't really have a life anymore.
I don't even know what our Daimyo and I were talking about the topic.
I'm back next week, though. I have to go in for a week of training for them to make sure I know what I'm doing.
So you
And
did
then-
secure the next place, right?
Yeah.
Good for you, man. That's awesome. I have two job interviews tomorrow.
I'll be working Wednesday through Saturday.
Nice.
Tuesday to Saturday. Nice. So
4 days a week.
You're gonna have Sunday,
Not bad.
Monday, and Tuesday off then?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick, dude.
But I'll still get my 40 hours.
Wednesdays
I have,
are not my only days off.
Yeah, I have two job interviews tomorrow, so we'll see which one I pick.
Well, we'll see which one picks you.
Are you tired of the asphalt, or were they tired of you?
Nah, season's over. Wasn't getting enough work because it's been raining like hell up in Pennsylvania. I had to just. I barely got any work this summer doing the asphalt thing, so I had to cut that dry and find something else that's actually going to be lucrative.
Gotcha.
I mean, so I'm not trying to be rude here, but how lucrative do you need? You don't have any bills.
Lucrative as I have some bills, but lucrative as in,
You probably like to have.
I actually make money so I can get out of my house that I'm currently in.
Okay, that makes sense. I think we should play a video.
No.
I think we should too.
Not the Wookiee one.
No, not the Wookiee video. It just so happens that I've received a link to a video.
No, we're not playing it. We're not playing it.
No, you don't know what it is.
I know exactly
Don't be
what it is.
Don't be dismissive.
Play it.
Is it a Ronnie video?
It's a Ronnie video.
I haven't been told what video it is.
You've seen the link. Do not play stupid with me, Caleb.
Stand the link.
Yes, ma'am.
Don't play silly with me, young man.
It's a loud blinker you got there.
That's just a knock.
Oh yeah.
I am not
So,
gonna...
do you have to get your CDL to use because you have to drive them, or because even operating a crane requires a CDL?
Well, because you have to drive.
Okay.
You could be a crane operator without your CDL, but you're kind of useless
Yeah.
if you can't drive the crane to the job yourself.
Yeah, I
that makes
almost
sense.
got
But
my CDL.
But there are operators that do it that run like a crawler crane or a tower crane or just go to jobs where the crane's already set up. Yeah, there is that possibility, but that's usually traveling like out of town. Like you'll be, you know, somewhere for a couple of months or something, running the crane. But if y'all get your CDL, I need some truck drivers.
Yo, actually,
Come
I was thinking
come
about
haul counterweights for me.
How much did that pay?
Without experience, I could probably get you 25.
Shit,
how much?
Once you get experience,
how much would you make fun of me?
once you get it, well, just as much as anybody else.
I was gonna say.
I mean, if you show up there with your retro porn stash, they might make a lot of fun about you.
Oh, dude, I showed up there yesterday, told them I was an Eagle Scout, and they gave me like all these paperwork. They're like, "You're not saying I'm gonna do it, saying I
would
look
get paperwork too."
You should definitely show up to a truck yard and say, "Hey guys, I'm an Eagle Scout."
No, I was talking about the fucking Navy recruiter.
Or like a lot lizard to me.
No, I have 2 job interviews tomorrow, but they said they changed the they changed the way that you go in. If you're
What Davio say?
Davio said, "Rolo, I can't even see it."
Rolo could find work at his local truck stop easy.
We don't have any.
I told
you
you sound like a lot lizard.
Oh, dude, I could be a lot lizard easy, but I don't need money that bad.
Rolo,
I'm not playing that, Keelan.
Are you aware of what you just said?
No. Let him be.
I'm fully aware of what I just said, dude. Any
Let
one
him
of us
stew
can
in
do
it.
that. We're good with our. Never mind.
Caleb, I'm not playing that. That is not being played.
But we all support each other.
Is that the racist one?
How could you not support Ronnie?
That video's not even like open.
Yeah, that's in a link to it. That's how I knew exactly what it was. Fucking fine. I'll fucking play it.
Yeah.
I still like Ronnie's edition with me in it. But just trash. Oh, okay.
Today woke up like hyperbole. Need to go back to school. What the fuck is a hyperbole?
Before we start today's video, I want to state that here at Ronnie Studios, we do not condone any type of harassment, homophobia, and bigotry, and especially racism.
Bigotry. I actually really love that.
So please watch the following with caution. After the RoloRome cast episode on September 20th, 2023, a video of the co-hosts Rolo and Ramen was leaked of both co-hosts making very controversial racial statements.
People should erase the civil rights movement.
It's still a horrible act, and it's still a horrible act that we all need to fight against. You are the devil, and I'm not that religious, but you are the fucking devil. Should we denounce the fact that this is bad now because
that's kind of my whole point.
I see what you're saying.
Hashtag segregation.
After the leaked clip was revealed to the public, many began to unsubscribe from the RoloRome podcast. Even Rolo's sexy mother unsubscribed and stated,
"This is the best.
I am very disappointed in my retarded faggot son, and would later cut all ties with Rolinda. On the other hand, we do not know what the outcome will be for Roman. As part of our investigation, the executive producer of Ronnie Studios, Daimyo, contacted the local hospital that Ramen worked at to get a statement from his employers. and the overall ESG score for the Risman Cinematic Universe will also fall because of Roman's racist comments. This will probably lead to the firing of both Ramen, aka Ramen's Gay Energy, and Roland New from the RCU. And that is all for today's breaking news video. Please like and subscribe for more racist content. I appreciate all the support, and I'll see you guys next time.
Like and subscribe for racist.
August.
I'm Darth Melvin, and I love Ronnie, and this is a Darth Melvin approved video.
All I'm gonna say is that the clip of Rolo, I think, is a lot worse than Roman.
Well, where I look at Roloheimer?
No, the one where you're just like, oh, it's an evil act and all this. I think that makes it a lot worse.
You know what I was talking about, though? At the moment?
Doesn't matter. The internet is pure truth.
Doesn't matter.
I was talking about Russell Brand. And what he did. If he actually did it, it's an evil act, and it should be denounced, and you should fucking fight for it. That's what I said. But he clipped it out. Everybody knows.
I don't know. I
don't care. I'm fucking
Ronnie wouldn't clip stuff out of a stream without context.
Yeah.
No.
I don't give a
Right?
shit about the Twitter freaks.
They don't talk out of their ass.
I don't give a shit about these freaks on Twitter. They can cancel as much as they want for something they don't even watch. Go ahead. Fuck you.
Don't run away, Robin. Stay here, Robin.
What do you
Like Minecraft, bro. We'll be like, ooh, 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 ooh.
Well, and why are you getting so mad, bro? Chill out.
Me?
Yeah, bro. You're angry. Chill.
I'm not angry at all.
To be fair, Rolo's not the one that got up and walked out.
I'm not. Yeah,
He didn't
I'm not
walk
angry.
out.
Dude,
Well, that's
I'm
true.
saying,
That's
let's
true. You
go.
got better.
Dude, I want to be canceled. Let's fucking get it. Cancel.
You
Rolo.
want to be canceled?
Mm.
I would like to.
So if you're canceled, then that means you're more like you're gonna only gain subscribers.
I would like to eventually make money off of this, so I'd rather not get canceled.
Dude, if you get canceled, look at Az, versus Babyface. He got canceled for his Starfield take, and he gained 3,000 subs. He didn't lose a single one.
That's true.
Getting canceled only makes you more powerful. Look at Gina Carano. Fucking cancel me. Like, I could give a shit. It's only better for the content. It makes you a martyr. They don't even realize it.
Yeah, but like, I wouldn't be a martyr. I have 184 subs.
Roman, all you have to do is be like, I stutter, and they won't attack you. Then they'll all feel bad. That's it.
You spelled your wrong, Daimyo. I'm just saying, but yes,
Yeah, you
my
just said
channel.
your wrong. Fucking
damn.
I'm very disappointed, Daimyo.
But
yes, you are right. My channel needs
no,
to
he
be
doesn't.
bigger.
Because you know what? One clip. Not you.
Are you threatening to shoot people now? Is that what that is? What clip?
A Nazi with the
Well,
stash.
clearly not, because you and I understand that clip would be the wrong word.
The Nazi with the stash. Who's that?
Unless you have an M1 grade, then the clip is acceptable.
Or a Moisen Nagat.
Who's the Nazi with the stash, though?
Actually, I think they're all clips. I think all of those World War II rifles. M1, Moisen, the Kark. I think they were all belt fed.
All I want to do is shoot an M1
belt strip fed clips.
Oh, you shoot that last round out of the Grand.
That's all I want to do, man.
What a sound. Have you ever done it?
No, because here's the thing. My grandfather brought his M1 Baron back from Vietnam, back when you were able to do that. And they were really
We're bad boys.
He had 5 kids. my grandfather. So my dad's the oldest of 5, and they were poor, and they had to sell the M1 Garand at one point. And I'm so upset they had to sell it because I just wish I had it so I could take it to a range one day and just hear that ping and be like, I'm shooting my grandfather's gun. You know what I mean? Like, it would have been so freaking cool. Just.
I've got some Lugers.
At some point in my life, I gotta shoot an M1 Garand or a Luger. Luger would be fun.
They're fun.
Have you shot a Luger?
Yeah, I got a Luger. Well, my dad's out.
Never shot that.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. You gotta send me a picture of that sometime.
I got a picture somewhere.
It's just like I feel like that ping is one of the most satisfying sounds in the world, dog. Just like
It's a good one. The
it just
funk,
flies out like
the
so
funk
good.
from a grenade launcher though is pretty sweet too.
I've shot a lot of rifles and shotguns.
You get that.
But I haven't shot a pistol before. I haven't shot a like an M1. I've never shot anything fully machine operated, automatic.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, dude, I don't. The only people I shoot.
Not that.
I was gonna say,
My chair was all the way down. I was sitting in it earlier, and I was like, "Why? I feel like I'm much lower to the ground than I should be."
You sound farther away.
Well, just then I did because my mic was farther away.
Now you sound normal, but you sounded farther away. I haven't gone to a range in a long time because the ranges I mostly went to, I'm an archer. So like archery range is my shit. I split an arrow one time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even trust
We
my
don't.
heart.
Normally, we don't talk about video games like that.
I promise. I was at Boy Scout camp and I split an arrow.
The jamboree.
What? No, it wasn't the jamboree. The jamboree was sick, but no, it wasn't a jamboree.
I only went to
I've
the
never done a
jamboree.
When did you do that, Roland?
I did that.
Oh, Roman's calling him out.
No, I did that.
I was just asking.
I did that at Camp Rodney in. I want to say 20. Hold on.
Now, was this before or after the counselor took you to his tent and whispered sweet nothings in your ear?
Counselors are lucky. Those motherfuckers get
It
cabins.
was morning and afternoon. Okay, so
No, I used to go for open shoot, like because you would have like a 3-hour break during the day to just do shit, or like 2 hours or something like that. And we had this, so it was down on the Chesapeake Bay, right? I was doing small boat sailing, water sports, all this other stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of water sports before.
They let you bring your mountain bikes there.
Marco Polo.
It was a
Golden showers.
Like it was huge. Actually, my whole troop got in trouble because we started singing.
Pissing on everyone.
The entire troop got in trouble because right after we raised the flag and everybody was leaving to go to the mess hall for their dinner time, we started singing a song called the Gray Area Song.
You raised the flag at dinner time?
No, before. We do the flag before dinner.
Yeah, you take it down.
Well, that's what I meant. Whatever. Take it down. My bad.
It's not how you spell counselor, Daimyo.
That's
not his name.
No, it's not how it works. You can
That not be called retiring.
You know what? You can make as many jokes about Boy Scouts as you want because I've heard them all. So.
Yeah, you've heard it all and felt it all.
See? Exactly.
Yeah, I was Boy Scout too.
Yeah, because we're good Christian men. But I remember.
Bro, what?
I did the real Boy Scout.
Yeah, just stop water polo here because the horses kept running.
Oh my god, man. But it was a great camp. Honestly, Camp Rodney was awesome. It was
Yes, you did, dog.
right on the Chesapeake Bay, and our flag stand was right there, right near the water, and on this like terrace, and we had this huge flag ground. So everybody's leaving after we lower the flag and do our ceremony and stuff. And all the troops call out, right? So everyone's like, for me, it'd be like, Troop 19, hailing from Langhorne, Pennsylvania. And you had to scream that shit. Like the whole area heard you. And they would, reporting for duty, sir! And like everybody would do it. They'd be like, reporting for duty!
He's laughing his ass off right now.
And that's fun. And we had to do all that shit. And after that was down, which was great actually. Like I made sure that my troop, when I was SPO or ASPO, a senior or assistant senior patrol leader, when I did that,
assistant to the regional manager.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing because the SPL had to go to 2 times the meetings that I had to go to every month. So I was like, "You got that." I'm doing karate. I've got mad homework. I'm older than you. Like,
why do you pronounce it weird?
So, the senior
karate,
right? So the senior patrol leader would do his thing, and basically, I would make sure that everybody was doing what they had to do, and he did all the paperwork and shit. I did the physical work. And making sure that everybody was learning correctly. I would go to every patrol, all this other shit. Make sure we were getting what they had to get done. And a couple times I had to announce our troop at this thing, right? So I did that. And we had a couple older scouts that were a little bit older than me that had voted me in. So we're chilling because they wanted nothing to do with it. They were just doing their stuff to get their Eagle Scout. They didn't want anything to do with the leadership part. And everybody else is leaving the field, and then you just start hearing people go singing the gray area song, and which is basically. You sing a song where everything could be gray area. It's not technically bad. It's not technically good, but it's like, do you want to roll a joint? Yeah, I want to roll a joint. Roll your joints. Roll your joints. Like, and they just started singing it, and I was like, oh my god. And
Roman clipped that. Not Roman. Ronnie clipped that.
We got rolled. We got in trouble for that. Well, no, you want to even hear the other one?
That was one of the gayest things I've ever seen.
Do you want to rub your balls? Yeah, I want to rub my balls. Rub your balls.
Dude, stop! Why are you giving Ronnie fuel?
It's a real Boy Scout song that's been canceled.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is. It's called the Gray Area Song. Yes.
Have never heard that song in my life.
Boy Scout song? You know what else is a Boy Scout song that got stolen? Baby Shark. Baby Shark was a Boy Scout song. And so is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. That's another song. That's a Boy Scout song.
I'm sorry. Did you just say John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt with a Boy Scout song?
Yeah, it was used as a Boy Scout song. All the
Do
way
you
back
know how old that song is?
Yes, but I'm saying it was used as a Boy Scout song back when Peyton Powell actually.
Okay. But, bro, that's a song from the French countryside in like
I know
1312.
Yes, I know it's older than that, but it became a Boy Scout song. I know it's older than that, Caleb. I know that song is extremely old.
Okay.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. I know his name is your name too.
No, his name is not my name.
Yeah, Caleb's real name is John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. Dude, Daniel, you wish you had your balls rubbed. I don't even want to hear it.
Dude.
You live in California. You could walk outside and get a hobo to do it.
Roland's just very passionate about him
rubbing
being
his balls.
an Eagle Scout.
I'm very
women.
No, I'm not. I'm very passionate about Boy Scouts and the fact that it's been corrupted over the past couple years. I mean, it was
in like what way?
Different ways. I'm talking about politically corrupted over the past couple of years. Yes.
Oh, okay.
My Boy Scout troop got kicked out.
Rolo doesn't like gay people in Boy Scouts. Everyone learn it.
People in our troop, we just didn't.
Sure seems like you don't like it.
No, it was don't ask, don't tell.
No, that's the military.
No, it was the same exact thing in our troop.
That was our thing.
Yes. That was your thing, but I'm saying in our troop, we knew the kid who would talk like this, guys. Like, I'm just like, I'm hanging out with my friend. Like, he's gonna come to our blue and gold. And it's like,
Ronnie.
Yeah, he's gay. Like, we knew that my
Flip
friend
that.
Did we have a problem that Roberto was gay? No.
Hey.
Oh, you just outed him too. Wow.
He's fucking openly gay. He wouldn't care if he saw this.
Damn.
He's racist as shit. But he was like, yeah, like he told us before he told anybody else because he knew he could trust us. And we were like, dude, we don't care. Like, you're still a homie. Like, it doesn't change anything.
I do want to point out your 20-minute story that we followed you down was to get back to the point of the Gray song, and at a certain point whilst you were telling this story, the Cantina music started playing in my head, and then I remembered that you were telling us something. But then you got to the Gray song finally, and I was like, "Oh, that's right. That's what we're here for." But just wanted to point that out to you.
It definitely felt like my sister was telling me a story again.
I talk about the stupidest shit all the time, but it's just.
I mean, I'm just in here.
We had a crazy ass troop, but we were legit. Like, we camped every month, rain, snow.
Did you ever see a bear?
Have I ever seen a bear?
Yeah.
Many times.
Like in the at like camp or anything like that?
Yeah.
Any bears?
Well, not in Boy Scout camp, but at my camp, yeah.
Well, boys. I mean, there were probably a lot of bears at Boy Scouts.
Dog, I don't know if you know.
Damn.
Not the gay bears.
Bravo.
So I knew that's where you were going with it. But
Damn. That was sharp, Caleb. That was good.
Roman knows for sure that I've been on 8 different road trips across the country. I've seen my fair share of wild bears. Saw a mountain lion.
I've never.
It's terrifying.
Other than in a zoo, I've never seen a bear in the wild.
I've seen grizzlies catching salmon right out of the Alaskan River.
That'd be sick.
It's pretty cool.
As long as I had the 45 long Colts on the hip, that'd be very fun.
We took a random tour where they put you on this boat and you'd go up towards this glacier in Alaska. And everybody's like, "What's that smell?" And a fucking humpback whale just comes up next to the boat. I'm sitting right next to it, holy shit! It was.
Yeah, that'll make you wish you were wearing brown pants for sure,
dude. Not even because it was so peaceful. It just knew what it was doing. It was like, oh look, boat, humans, and just swam past like it was supposed to do that. It was so.
I'd be scared if I saw an orca because those are some dangerous ass sharks, bro.
Yeah, you be seeing them taking out boats recently too.
Yeah, bro.
They're not.
That's wild.
Yeah,
somebody's pissed off that pod.
They're mammals. An orca whale is a mammal.
Okay, but they're like sharks.
Orca whale right here. What are you talking about? There's an orca on my shirt.
They're apex predators,
right.
sure. If you say that.
Dude,
I'm not as.
You ever watch Planet Earth?
I'm not as. I'm not.
Let him fucking finish.
Wait. I wanted to see how many times it was going to happen.
I'm not as well versed in geography as you are, Roland.
It's not geography.
Dog take his hands off the wheel.
What an idiot!
Oh, don't fucking die because you're.
I'm at a red light. You're good.
I'm sorry, bro.
Whew. That's all right. Geometry's hard.
Fuck off, dog.
Dude, oh. Geology is hard. No.
Okay. All right. Okay.
I'm fucking with you. I'm saying that like orcas themselves, I would love to see one. Have you ever seen the video of them from like Planet Earth or Life or something like that, or like the Blue Planet? They literally like chase the seals onto a floating piece of ice. So they
send the tidal wave at them.
Oh yeah.
They all flip the ice over, and then get the seals to go in the water, and they just kill them all.
Yep.
I like the ones where they send the tsunami at the seal. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's wild. Where they use their tails to whip the fucking water into a big ass wave that knocks them off. Like
the beaching ones are some ballsy ones, though. Jeez.
Watch Blackfish. It's sad as fuck, but watch Blackfish. Great documentary and explains exactly how smart they are. And the leading scientist in whales on the planet was like, if we could understand what they're saying, they should be on the UN because they're smart as fuck. Like
I wouldn't want
to require you to be on the UN.
No, it's just it was like a metaphor, but like they're that smart that they can understand math, they can understand writing, all this other stuff.
They have the ability to comprehend, is what it is. It's not that they know. They just have the ability to
exactly. Like they're not doing math
to process.
But dude, one of the craziest things, and it's actually really sad, but one of the craziest things was when this one whale, I think she was at SeaWorld, but it was the SeaWorld that was on the West Coast before they closed it. It was an orca, and she had a baby, and they took the baby and moved the baby to Florida. And when they did that, she created a high-pitched click that traveled miles and miles and miles that nobody has ever recorded before from a whale to find her baby. She was that upset that like she created this click somehow that literally boom went miles to see like if she could possibly find her baby.
Right.
And they should have gave it back, honestly. Like that's fucked, but it's just wild how smart these animals are. Nobody thinks of them as that because they're in the water, but like they're smart as shit.
Speaking of smart. What about octopi?
Oh yeah, that's why I don't eat calamari anymore, man. I feel bad because I'm like they have the brain intelligence of a 5-year-old.
I mean, they taste good.
Yeah, calamari tastes good, but they know what's happening to them when you kill them. Like, they know they're being trapped in boiling water. They're not going to treat a 5-year-old kid.
Yeah.
That's like literally just killing a 5-year-old and eating him.
I don't think they're from this planet.
No, dude, I'm with you. We should talk about that tonight. Funny show. Octopi, that's a good one.
I mean, it's Damien's channel.
Yeah, I just said. Gatekeepers Damien. I shout out all of you motherfuckers at the end of the
Now we're motherfuckers.
Elephants are extremely smart and highly emotionally intelligent.
Yes, they are.
True.
Yeah, but they
facts,
taste delicious.
Oh my god.
Have you ever
Elefante?
had any? You've had elephant?
Dude, it's delicious.
You've not eaten an elephant.
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
This tiny
Where?
little village thing in like the northern Sahara.
Bullshit.
Not been to Africa.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I'm in Africa right now. I'm sitting on a camel.
No, I just. Why is that so hard for you to believe that I've been to Africa?
Because I know you. I don't believe
He is the 6'6" black man.
That's true. He's from Africa. You're right. Cancel. Boom.
Yeah.
I like a good elephant ear. Damn, Pilgrim.
I've eaten
Plenty of powdered sugar on it.
The only African animal I've ever eaten was an ostrich.
What's your top fair food? Now that you say elephant ear, your top fair food.
Funnel cakes.
Yeah.
I'd say the ribbon fries are mine.
Okay, I'd have to agree with that.
I love some ribbon fries.
Funnel cake is the shit, man. When you're really feeling
Funnel cake goes hard, bro.
You're like, oh, I really want a funnel cake right now. Like, yeah. Nothing beats a
No
good
turkey leg.
Well, turkey leg, if I'm going to the Renaissance Fair, I get a turkey leg and some crawdads.
If I just go to like, a normal fair, they probably have like chicken thighs there and like that shit goes like really hard. Like
Must be a Pennsylvania
there's
thing.
this fair that they have. There's this fair that they have
Live stream the Renaissance Fair.
Yeah.
We should go to the
This is-
Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair and live stream it.
Well,
Every
I'm
time.
talking about right now, though. I'm talking about the Grange Fair that,
Oh, the Grange Fair.
like we have, right? So, like, dude, that chicken is the best chicken I've had in my whole life.
Dude, the Renaissance Fair is only like 40 minutes away.
I gotta
Oh,
say,
really?
y'all are
I've
sleeping
never
on the
ever
ribbon
been-
fries now.
Oh, dude, no. You know my best fries are the crab fries from Chickies and Pete's. Roman
Oh my,
knows.
oh
Roman
my
knows
god!
crab fries.
Oh my god! The crab fries
God tier, bro.
from
God
Chicken
tier.
Pizza. The
Oh my god, I will eat the whole
Artist
bucket
bum.
of those fuckers. Like, this shit is so good. They literally give you like a bucket like this big, just full of these French fries covered in like Old Bay sauce and all this other stuff. Like, not sauce,
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you though. If I'm
I would hope
hungry,
not.
I could. If I'm hungry, I could house like McDonald's fries
How?
if they're hot enough.
Oh,
Like,
for sure. They definitely sprinkle crack on things. They're
Oh, for
delicious.
sure. McDonald's fries are so salty. You're just like, no. You're just eating that shit real quick.
But you know why they taste special, right? What they put in there.
no.
Crack cocaine.
Well, yeah, that, but also in the fry oil, there's beef tallow.
Okay.
You
That's
know
why
why they're
it tastes so unique.
Is that like the nacho fries from Taco Bell? I have them there. I'm like,
Oh, come on. Are they out right now? Because I will go to Taco Bell in this crate.
I'll look it up for you right now.
I don't.
The nacho fries,
not.
dude. I might have to like go and get some. If
you know why people
I
prefer
wish
their
they'd give you more though.
yeah. You know why people prefer the
Damn it. Last time
McDonald's
I had them was
shakes, right?
April.
Caleb,
Oh,
what'd
yeah.
you say?
Don't they use a bigger straw so you get more carbonation as well? And,
Well, so I don't know about that.
Special
They,
Coke.
you cut out there for a second, dog. What'd you say?
It's a special Coke and Sprite, isn't it?
Yeah.
So McDonald's is one of the few restaurants that actually stores their Coke and has their systems set up in the way that Coke suggests. So it's stored at a lower temperature. It's running through stuff at a longer rate. I don't really know what that means, but it places like Wendy's and Taco Bell is Pepsi. Wendy's and gas stations and stuff like that, they don't store it and they don't set up their machines the way that Coke suggests you do it.
Yeah, but Taco Bell gets the Baja Blast.
Yeah, have you tried the bottled Baja Blast? It's not even remotely the same.
No, dude, it's not the same at all. See, like, I bought because you can only buy.
Well, that's because bottled is never as good as.
Well, I'm not even talking about the bottle. I'm talking about the cans too.
Yeah.
Like, you can only buy Baja Blast from June to August. And I bought like a case of it. And it was like the last case. You can get it at Taco Bell all year round. You have to go to Taco Bell.
No,
but it's so much better from a good than it is from the can. Because a good Taco Bell, the pipes are cleaned. You're able to actually do things right. So much freaking better than getting out of the can or getting out of the bottle. Baja Blast is shit, man. If you want a good taco and you got a Baja Blast, it's perfect. Like, that lime is just so good.
I hate it. It sucks.
The only person I know who doesn't like
so hungry. I have not eaten yet.
Caleb, how do you not like Taco Bell? What?
It's 3:00, dude. Why? I love the way he's looking at me.
Oh, you gotta get yourself something to eat, brother.
I know. I was stuck on a job all day. I'm debating internally whether Chick-fil-A or Taco Bell.
Chick-fil-A. I could go for some of that.
Chick-fil-A is the tits.
Chick-fil-A is awesome.
Yeah, that does sound pretty damn.
You guys have Raising Cane's now?
And their mac and cheese.
Caleb, you got Raising Cane's now?
I've never had Raising Cane's.
Had what?
Raising Cane's chicken slapped, man.
Which one?
Raising Cane's?
Yeah. Out loud. Damn.
We just got it up here in like June, April. Because you're stupid, Damiel. Get on the stream. You got the link.
Really, if you're going like real fried chicken, Popeyes is pretty hard to beat.
Oh yeah, Popeyes is definitely hard to beat.
I honestly say I've never had Popeyes.
Popeyes to me is like 25 minutes away.
Like
this might be
like a fried chicken thigh from Popeyes.
Oh, I used to get them on road trips all the time, man. Also, we can't forget about Buc-ee's, man. Buc-ee's is different.
Do y'all rock with KFC? Because I think KFC is actually kind of overrated a little bit.
KFC's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay. The only thing I like from KFC.
What's that?
Oh, is the famous bowl, like on a road trip.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
We were all trying to talk at the same time, so I was like, who's turning?
Pilgrim, no, Pilgrim. Chick-fil-A is overrated. What?
Isn't Pilgrim like from Oregon?
Pilgrim.
Yeah,
something like that. Some commie state.
It's
the guy
definitely hyped a lot,
hey,
but
we're not that commie. We're just too liberal.
Okay,
I like it solid. The only thing that I don't care for from Chick-fil-A is their chicken biscuits. Their biscuits are pretty bad.
Yeah, but the breakfast sandwiches on the biscuit is good.
Oh my God. Yeah.
That I dig. But it's
What-
not good.
what's
It's
illegal,
not
Caleb?
best. Like I can make it better at
Not caring
home.
for their chicken biscuits.
Like I can definitely make it better at home. But
Biscuits are portable. They fall apart every time.
You've
That's
got to
true.
go in the
Crumble.
you got to
You're
go in the
right. They
morning
just
and not
fall
at like 10 o'clock when they're about to close. When they're about to change from
Hey, that's because that's when you
breakfast to lunch.
That's when you eat dinner, bro. You're like,
Oh, my mouth is watering so hard right now.
I'm gonna order something real quick.
You should call your wife.
No, she's playing Skyrim. Dude, I guarantee you, she's probably playing Skyrim, and I want her to. It's awesome. I want to know, actually, Doug, what part is she at? Do you know what part she's at in Skyrim?
What?
Do you know what part Mrs. is at in Skyrim?
I have no idea.
I was gonna say I want to see how she feels about the ending.
I have no idea.
But
Pilgrim
you know
said-
what,
Oh, sorry.
Dog,
Caleb.
you know what you and I can agree on? That these young children, these young Yankees and this Oregon guy will never be able to understand the greatness of Cookout.
What is it?
We have cookouts. What are you talking about?
I have a lot of family from the South.
No.
I'm gonna jump off here because we're cutting in and out really bad. I ain't got no service here, so
all right.
I'll talk at you later.
Yep.
Talk to you later tonight, Dog. See you, brother. Drive safe.
Cookout is
Hey,
a
bye.
fast food restaurant in the Southeast. Does he know that he's still here?
I was gonna say.
There we go. Oh, he's still here. Dog, you're still here. You've got to like exit the tab.
What if I remove him? Would that ban
Yeah,
him?
Rob, just remove him out.
No, it won't.
I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him. I'm gonna kick him from the studio.
Fuck them out. But no, I have had.
I never had it actually. I never had it.
No,
Yeah,
I've had
they don't
some
have any
really
up
good
there.
barbecue cookouts because
No, Rolo. It's not a barbecue cookout. It's called Cookout.
an actual place.
Yes.
I've been invited to a couple daimyo. That's not like
I thought you
necessarily
meant like
true.
a legitimate
No.
cook. Just,
No.
I want to make something
Yeah,
food, so
because
I like
because
something.
people all over the world don't do cookouts.
You know what I meant?
Oh man.
Daimyo, why people invented cookouts?
That's actually true.
But
I
We
cannot
created
believe Roman said that. That's so racist.
don't start, Caleb. Don't start, Caleb.
No, see, it's funny because I said it just quiet enough so you can't really see the circle go out around my thing.
I don't want to see any circle go right around anything.
So Caleb,
Yes, ma'am.
Dog, you, Dog, and Rolo, you guys were all talking at the same time, so I didn't really get to hear you. Why do you not like Taco Bell? What's your reasoning?
That's not what I said.
I just misunderstood you then. Sorry.
I don't like Baja Blast.
Oh my god. You don't like
Yeah,
Baja
you-
Blast?
No, it's shit.
What?
Baja Blast is shit.
Damn.
You want to know what's great? An ice cold regular Mountain Dew.
That's true, but I thought you were about to say Mr. Pibb or some shit.
Mr. Pibb's great.
Mr.
There's
Pibb.
Dr. Pepper. By the way, do you know who owns Dr. Pepper?
Who?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, they own themselves.
Yeah, Pepsi. The Dr. Pepper's not a Pepsi or a Coke product.
That's why you can only get it. It's like forget which one doesn't have it. Wendy's has it. Burger King has it, but I don't think
Piss. Pilgrim. It tastes like piss.
It tastes like perfection in your mouth, is what it tastes like.
Roman drinks piss.
And
you drink it too!
Ronnie.
You drink it
It was
too!
just the perfect timing. It was just the perfect timing.
And clip.
Baja Blast is really good. I like it a lot. It's not my favorite soda nearly. But if I'm going to Taco Bell, I get it. And it's probably more of a commodity than anything. Because you can only get it there. So
half Mountain Dew, half Dr. Pepper is really
I remember him saying that to me,
So
dude.
apparently it's more of a like I've heard several Marines say that.
Yeah, they probably add alcohol to it. I don't even believe if Ghost Rider is a Marine or not, to be honest with you.
No, we confirmed it.
Oh, it's confirmed?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's way too much shit that's known for him not to have been one.
He could have just done a lot of research.
No, it's the kind of shit that, doesn't end up on message boards and shit like that.
Gotcha.
My PC is running really hot right now.
That's cute. Just give it a back massage. It'll cool down.
What'd you say?
Give it a back massage. It'll cool down.
I haven't had Mountain Dew in years.
If I was giving someone a back massage, cooling down is not what they would do. So you can fuck right off, Rolo.
So you're saying you're good with your hands?
I am.
Roland, stop. You're giving stuff to Ronnie. Stop. Okay.
Do you think I care?
No. But I'm going to be loaded in there with him. So just watch what you say, please.
Ronnie has all the information he needs.
Yeah, he knows that you like it in the butt, and yeah.
I do. No, never mind.
Don't say that, Roland. Don't say that, bro.
I was gonna say never mind. My mom might be listening. She doesn't need to know.
Oh, so now we know what you were gonna say.
I was talking about my ex-girlfriend, but my mom doesn't need to know.
My mom is definitely listening, so
my mom does not need to know about what
Man,
I do.
if my mom was watching this shit, I'd tell her to turn it off.
Dude, my ex-girlfriend fucking.
And then I'd be like, "How are you watching this in heaven?"
Dude, my ex-girlfriend texted me recently and told me she watches the podcast, and I was like, I've talked about you so many times.
Did she text you a question mark first?
No, she said, "Are you trying to hack me?"
What?
And I said, "In what way? Is that TikTok?" She was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "I don't use TikTok, so I guess I got hacked on TikTok then."
Yeah, because you did send me a weird message asking me to accept a Temu link. I was like, Roland doesn't use Temu. No.
I sent
don't buy that shit. Yeah.
That was not me.
Well,
if it was through TikTok, it wasn't me. I don't touch that app.
Well, your account sent me a message asking me to accept a Temu link. And I was like, Roland would never use that. And so that was why I was like,
I didn't know what that is.
It's like a place that you can.
How much I don't give a shit. All I do is I go on. If I make an edit, I go on TikTok and then post it on there, and then I get off the app and I don't use it again until like 6 months later when I make another edit. I literally don't care. If my TikTok got hacked, then fuck it. I don't care.
Yeah, but you haven't made a TikTok in a while though. No, sorry. You have made an edit in a while.
No, I haven't posted it. Not in a long time. But that's what my ex texted me, and apparently she found out about my dad's health through. Yeah, what's up, Nico? Nick probably got one too, because I'm pretty sure I'm friends with Nick on TikTok as well. But no, apparently she found out through Facebook because she uses Facebook. I don't fucking use that shit. I've never made a Facebook, never will. But apparently she found out about my dad's health situation, so she hit me up and then asked me if I tried to hack her, and I was like, no. Because I think way back when TikTok first came out, I helped her with something, so I had connection to it. But I don't use the damn thing, and what would I gain out of that? Fucking nothing.
It's literally just a hive of scum and villainy is what it is.
Yeah, straight up. No, it's not. It's worse than that. It's a scum of retardation.
He sent me a weird message too, something from xvid.com. I didn't click it because it seems sus. No, Damio, see, you definitely did click on it.
You said X videos means that you watch that on X videos. You go to X videos instead of Pornhub. Shut up. I don't want to hear it, Damio. Give me your shit.
Yo, Ron's not having Damio's shit today.
Well, bro, if you know the name of the website, then that means you went to that website. I don't even want to hear it. Some background.
What you're telling me is someone could know the name No. What you're telling me is that if I said to you,
an X videos type of guy.
Do you use Bing? You'd go, oh, that means you use Bing because you know the name of it.
I actually have a whole fucking video that we played about somebody using Bing, and they're like, who the fuck uses Bing as their main thing? You don't trust anybody who uses Bing as their main fucking source of the internet.
Man, I wasn't sure where you were coming from with that. Shit.
He doesn't even have a response. Look at that. He doesn't even have a response. He's just laughing because he knows he uses X videos instead of Pornhub.
So Roland, I got a question for you. What was this news about The Office that you wanted to
they want to reboot The Office.
They're rebooting The Office?
They want to reboot
They're rebooting it.
They want to. That's why I put Steve Carell screaming no on the thumbnail. Oh my god, he's getting naked. Oh, good. Oh, shit.
Is he going to take a shit?
I thought he was taking. Literally thought he was going to take his pants off for a second.
Are you taking a shit, Roman?
Future!
They're rebooting The Office? That's
Yes.
bullshit!
So Steve Carell actually said that's impossible.
Yeah, no, they can't make that show again.
No, Steve Carell said it's completely impossible, and there's no way they could ever get away with. Do you remember the second episode of that show?
Diversity Day? Oh yeah.
Diversity Day. My cookie.
You guys are lying, right?
No. I can pull
based on some stuff that I don't actually believe in, you would probably not be a good driver. Oh man, am I a woman?
The jokes in that show will never fly today. Never. But you know what? Here's the thing. They would fly to people that actually fucking understand humor. They wouldn't fly to the 5% of retards on Twitter that can't understand humor. And those are the loud minority. And I have no problem saying that. Fuck those people. They're fucking annoying. Everybody knows it. We all fucking know it. And now they couldn't get away with or they got away with destroying Marvel, got away with destroying DC, got away with destroying Star Wars. They tried their best at destroying Lord of the Rings. That didn't work because we fought back. And now they want to make everything else that fucking stupid. You know what? You want to go for The Office? No one's going to do that because guess what? The Office is the highest grossing television show of all time.
What?
Watched-wise, I should say. People literally finish The Office and start it over again when they watch it. like it is the most watched thing that Netflix has ever had, is the most watched thing that Peacock has ever had, and it was extremely well done and extremely well what's it called?
Written, acted.
Well written, acted, but I'm talking about received. Extremely well received by everybody throughout its 7 seasons. You're not gonna recreate that. Like, you're being stupid. Because if you want
to 9,
actually it might be 9.
Yeah, because Steve leaves after 7.
Yeah, so then it's 9. And he comes back in the last episode.
Yep.
But you're never gonna recreate the magic and the chemistry that whole cast had together, ever. It's
I
stupid.
agree with that.
You're not gonna do it. And the fact that's why I put Steve Carell screaming no, because I was like, no, don't fucking do this. Like, it's just stupid.
I don't understand, and this is probably because the people in charge of Hollywood don't have any ideas. Like, why can't we get new stuff? Why do we have to remake everything and just make it and just fucking make it worse?
Well, that's what I was saying, dude. Like, real fast, you don't even, you want to recreate a show because you know why? You said you don't understand why. You just said that. I don't understand why they have to do this. You know why? Because they're so creatively bankrupt, and that's why no one gives a fuck about the writer's strike. They don't know what they're doing.
I mean, there's some people there that I have a semblance of support for, but yeah, I mean, mostly I didn't miss them fucking things up. I mean, that's kind of
good.
Well, did you
has anybody missed what's it called, late night shows and stuff like that?
No one cares.
Really. Not really.
My dad used to watch Jimmy Kimmel all the time. Do I see my dad going, oh, I miss Jimmy Kimmel?
The only one of those I ever watched was Fallon. I thought Fallon was funny. Kimmel is an asshole.
Craig Ferguson.
I love Craig Ferguson. I wish he'd come back.
Was fucking great. He was actually really good. And when Craig Ferguson should have stopped, I didn't care.
Pilgrim, that would be awesome.
Reboot of America.
Yeah.
It's a reboot of the British one, but it's in Scotland. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Oh, yeah, fucking.
Was that your Scottish accent?
No.
Okay.
I haven't watched a late night show in a while just because I don't have the need for I don't have the need for cable. I just have Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, HBO, Paramount. I also have Peacock Peacock for wrestling. I don't really watch anything on there, but I'm good. I don't need cable, so I don't watch any of the late nights. Just because,
Did you hear that Amazon? I don't know if you guys heard this. Amazon's not even creating an ad tier, but there will be ads unless you pay an extra $3. They're not even giving you the option of an ad tier. You got to pay $3, and I guarantee you
that's wild.
I guarantee you, by the time that we're 30, it'll be
who? You or me?
Me, because you're gonna be 30 soon. So me. All right, let's give it 7 years. 7 years from now, you're gonna have ads on every streaming service, and it's gonna just turn right back into cable.
Yeah. Fuck. True. Yeah.
It's gonna be cable again. But instead of, and this was their plan from the beginning. Because they knew that eventually they would get so good doing what they're doing with just paying monthly.
I disagree. I don't think this was ever a plan from the beginning.
I think it was a plan from certain companies. I don't think every single one of them, but yep.
Fuck off.
We're not even that much older than them, Caleb.
Daniel, fucking get in the show. What are you doing?
I think he might be. I think he might be working at his
he's
office.
working, but he can still talk in the chat.
Yeah.
That was what Caleb did. The few times that he would pop in when he was at work.
Caleb would come on his lunch break.
Yeah.
Damn it.
What?
I keep dying.
Tommy, I'm just fucking with you, man. Make that money. Make that bread.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey. Damir's got to pay rent. I mean, he doesn't, grift like I do. And I still don't get any money off of it.
No.
Hey, man, it's fun.
Diamond doesn't live with his parents.
Right. Hey, man, listen. I pay for my part of the rent. Okay?
I'm sorry. Did you just say you pay for your parking?
I say I pay for my part of the rent.
Okay. That's fine. That's totally fine. I thought you said I pay for my parking.
No.
Rent's like our rent's like $1,300. I pay like $400 a month or something to live here.
I pay close to $1,500 a month for a 2-bedroom.
Jesus Christ. That's crazy.
Excuse me, sorry. That came out of nowhere.
Are you in South or North? Are you in South or North Carolina again, Caleb?
I'm not even gonna answer that.
So
well, I just know that like here in Pennsylvania, rent in the last 5 years.
Am I in North Carolina? You fucking fascist. I shoot people for saying things like that.
South,
dude. Okay, sorry. Jesus Christ.
Caleb, you gotta be careful. We're on YouTube. Spotify and the rest don't care, but
I'm
in South Carolina.
I just don't know whether or not you guys have had the same rent hike the last 5 years that we've had, because I've been living in this current apartment since 2019, and when I came here it was $890. Now it's like $1,300 a month, and it's wild, and it's only getting higher, which is crazy. So I've been trying to save up money to go and live in a studio, not even a one bedroom. A studio is $1,000. I can't pay that. I mean, I can, but I have other responsibilities and shit. But yeah, rent's just crazy wild. But yeah, no.
The hell happened to the controller?
What happened, Roland?
Nothing. I'm just looking around.
Caleb, what game are you playing? You said that you keep dying.
Yeah, Supreme Commander 2.
I've never heard of that game.
Is it good? Sad. It's one of the best RTSs ever made. It was made by Square Enix, who sold the rights.
The Kingdom Hearts game.
And the new owners, the what's the name of that Swiss group that owns the Lord of the Rings rights now for video games?
I don't know.
Embracer Group bought a bunch of these rights, and I'm pretty sure they own the rights for.
I don't remember their exact name.
And they're not making it.
Are they the ones that made the
No, the Gollum game? No.
The Gollum game?
Nah.
Bro, that game.
Lord of Ring?
Lord of Ring.
That's literally what they called it, dude. In their apology, they said, "We're sorry for the way that Gollum, Lord of Ring." They literally had an AI write their shit for them.
Gollum,
dude.
Gollum, Lord of Ring.
Lord of Ring, boo.
Are you dude? That game looked like a horror show.
Just watch Gary play it.
He's gaming on Xvid.
Hell yeah! No, watch Neurotic play.
Nah, man, if you're gonna watch someone play it, you need to watch Mahler play it.
Yeah, but no, the best thing about Neurotic playing it is that
there's not a door to open.
Well, Mahler and Az are both there.
Yeah.
Like, that's hilarious. And they just keep going closer. No. Yes. And it's so freaking funny, man. It's hilarious. It is like the best hour of gaming I've watched in a long time. Because I don't watch gaming videos really unless they're telling me how to get something done.
Okay.
But it is pretty damn funny. I recommend. When Gary accidentally, dude, I was watching the live stream and he accidentally went back to his last save checkpoint and had to redo everything.
Yeah.
I was dying. It was so funny. Because Mahler and Az were like, no! And he's just like, what? What did I do?
Caleb, how did your painting stream go with John yesterday?
We're fine. I got a little bit of stuff done.
What did you paint, or what were you in the process of trying to paint?
So I'm making a hangar bay diorama from
nice.
one.
Started that one then.
Nice.
And so right now I'm trying to finish up the ships. I've got 2 Y wings to finish, 3 X wings, and a B wing.
Now, are you painting it from scratch, or are you coloring, or are you painting in drawings?
Say that again.
Are you painting it from scratch, or are you painting over sketches?
Scratch. So I've got the models. I've got the models all built, and
excuse me.
I eyeball some of it. So the Y wings are easy to eyeball because it's just a black line on the sides of the cockpit, the yellow stuff on the top, and then a black and yellow circle thing on the front of the pods. Beyond that, the X-wing is really, really difficult because it's not only do you have the stripes down the middle, but you've also got a bunch of other stuff on the wings themselves.
And the different panels are all different colored.
Well, no, so I'm not going that intense.
Well, I don't mean every single one, but you have to paint the top of the nose panel a certain color, but then leave the other color the same, and then paint part of the panel.
No, the bodies are all the same colors for mine.
Okay. So you're not going with red squad or blue squad or anything?
No, so it's red squad leaving the hangar bay, but because of how I'm going to be building this, you don't really need to see all the detail.
Okay, cool.
Because you'll be looking at the image from Return of the Jedi. So it's just a bunch of rear shots of X-wings.
Are you gonna do what we talked about and put the lights behind the to make the engines, or no?
Yeah, no, I've already I got the LEDs for that, 7 months ago and all that shit.
Yeah, because I remember you saying you bought them. We talked about it in
So I'll have LEDs on one of them for engines at least. I don't think I'll have I don't think I'll have engines lit up for any of the other ones because it wouldn't really make sense.
Well, if they're all just sitting on the deck.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have one X-wing taking off. The others are all gonna be sitting there with Pilgrim. You can fuck right off. You want to criticize? Come on the stream and criticize.
Sounds like you're cutting corners, he says.
I don't think Pilgrim paints, so.
No, Pilgrim's an artist himself, I believe.
Is he?
He's just all Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he copies and pastes.
Pilgrim's just a Lord of the Rings type of guy.
Well, I mean, the thing is, though, too, is that, there's all different types of, painting, too. There's this one dude who, he, painted a painting with, all dots. And I don't know how he fucking did that. But, there's just so many different types of painting. So I have, respect for, anyone that tries to do a painting. Because, making art is hard. So.
I mean, you sound a little quiet for some reason now.
Yeah, because I'm talking lower because I have a headache.
You sound better now.
You had a headache. Let's end the stream and let you go relax.
I can go for a little while longer. I'm fine. Unless Rolo, you feel like there's more that we need to talk about.
I mean, I can talk all day, so I mean, it's up to you. I got to stream later with Daimyo and talk about something really freaking serious. So
you gonna show up on time?
Yeah, I've showed up on time for all the streamers except for one.
We'll see.
Yeah, I was in freaking John's stream last night on time.
Rolo's actually been pretty good at showing up on time as of late.
Pretty good. I've been on time. Except for the one time.
You also fell asleep on stream once.
Yeah, me and John are brothers in arms.
I've never seen someone fall asleep like you did.
It took you an hour to wake up after that, and it had to be calling you on Discord.
Maybe I do have narcolepsy. Who knows?
Dude, it's definitely a possibility that you're just narcoleptic. John left his
yeah, he left it on again.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he actually?
Yeah, last night, Friday night.
So I left. He left it on.
Yeah.
Did he fall? No, it was in the other room, so he couldn't have fallen.
No, yeah, he went in the other room.
Damn. He actually left his stream on the.
Yeah, Sundowners and I had to run the stream for 45 minutes.
That's fucking awesome.
Sundowners is a great guy. Go and subscribe to Sundowners Club.
I think everyone here is subbed to him.
Well, I'm talking about people. We have a lot of listeners.
Well, go sub to him.
Yeah. Well, I will after this.
We have some listeners that don't listen on YouTube, so go and sub to Sundowners Club because he's awesome. Great guy, super down to earth. Really fun dude. We had a great conversation the other night.
Which, on that note, boys, on the off chance that you're not subbed, sub 1, 2, go and click all of the links in my bio if you want to go and follow me on Rumble, Twitch, Kick. I also have a locals now, and I also do have a Patreon if you guys want to go and subscribe to me on there, and I have 5 wonderful, terrific mods. Crimson Law.
Daniel, I've shouted you out like 5 times today.
You know what? I was just gonna shout Damio out. Now I'm not gonna shout him out.
Gatekeepers.
I'm not gonna shout him out.
It's your duty. It is your duty to shout out your mods, Roman.
No,
yeah, Great Pilgrim's got shit covered. Look at this. Look at this. Great Pilgrim's killing it. Look at all the blue in the chat.
Damio's a great mod.
Is he?
Pilgrim's a solid mod. Dog is always a fun mod. Wait, there's only 5. Oh, right. Okay, sorry.
Crimson Law and Kings of Visors.
I said Caleb.
I think I was listening for the name.
Okay, well, Crimson Law.
I said Crimson Law. I said him first.
Yeah, Crimson's the boy. I was just on Crimson's stream the other night. We had a lot of fun talking anime and stuff. We're gonna have Crimson on again soon. I know a lot of people liked when we had him on a couple weeks ago. So
yeah, that was a very highly viewed episode. And
no, we're not going that far.
Well, a highly viewed episode.
What?
Daimyo said drop my Discord now.
Oh, no.
That's for us only. It's for us to fuck with each other on our own.
As a matter of fact, y'all,